Hello everyone and welcome to episode 3 of Dying Light 2 Stay Human, and hello to Patikan, who apparently just went offline. Patikan, I was just feeling bad about possibly missing the end of your stream. I saw that you were working on that giant satellite dish in Power Wash Simulator. And also, you and Grumpy were saying, was it you or Grumpy who was saying that you were having a lot of difficulty with the sync on the save? Because that was the same level that we did in co-op the other day. Anyway, we're going to hit continue here, and we're going to be picking up right where we left off, which is on a mission to investigate, believe it or not, a set of distinctive missing brass knuckles. We met another character at the end of the last episode and seemed like a pretty straight shooter and said, you know what? You find these brass knuckles for me, I will help you find your sister. So that's what we're gonna go do. Patikan did finish the map. That one seems rough, like very challenging. There's a huge surface area and you have to get it spick and span. Like you gotta get the whole thing super clean. No smudges anywhere. Okay, so we are down for the... This is what happens every time it's been more than like, oh, I haven't looked at this, I don't think. First page of a comic book. Do I get to see what it is? Banshee, I am the cure. I'm not gonna lie, that's a pretty nice cover. This looks like the first page of an old world comic book. I wonder if we will be able to find it. Find the rest. The sync-in was fine in solo, and the ding sounds were weird in the map that I was on. I think it was just with certain nozzles, says Patikan. Right, I don't think that's the guy we were working with. Yeah, we actually saved it outdoors, but I think that it has now returned us to the nearest safe spot. Yeah, in the Power Wash that I've played, I have not yet unlocked that triple nozzle for myself, so playing it in multiplayer was the first time that I had encountered that. Okay, so let me just look at the journal, because that'll probably have a rundown. I remember the broad strokes, I just want to make sure that I've got it. Hakan suggested that Commander Lucas's signature weapon might have fallen into the hands of Hubert of Fence. Yeah, no, that's the latest thing. So we're going to go talk to the Fence. I'm glad that I read that, though, because now it's like, okay, now I know exactly what my goal is. And there's a clock somewhere on this screen. 10:35. You can see it down there on the bottom right. So that is exactly where I wanted to stop for the last episode. Because I was like, you know what? If we go any further, it's going to be a whole... new chapter of doing this investigation. Okay. Okay, I'm learning the language of the game that yellow arrow means, hey, you can go this way, but you're looking for an amortizer at the bottom. Oh, okay. I think I can do this. Oh God, you can just smell it, can't you? But yeah, Patikan, I hope that your weekend has been going okay. I will share. I am not interested in going to work tomorrow. I mean, this is how it works, right? Like, I am legitimately very happy to have a job. I really am. Oh boy. Okay. I think this is my contact.
Hubert?
No, not me. I'm waiting for Hubie too, so get in line.
Got it. You know when he'll be here?
Maybe in an hour, maybe 2. You never know with old half-assed. That said, he's got the best moonshine. So, worth the wait.
Nothing to do but wait, I guess.
Well, I could activate this windmill. I don't think that I've been to this one before.
Hey, you Hubert?
Who's asking?
A customer. I want to buy something.
Hey, you're that stranger they wanted to hang, aren't you? Hey, Hubie, you got a special customer. It's that pilgrim from the bazaar.
Wait, I just want to buy something. So, that was Hubie, wasn't it?
Yep. Apparently had an urgent appointment with another customer.
Yeah, sure.
Isn't someone escaping you right now?
Hakon, he's running away.
Nah, sounds like Hubie. Oh, wait a sec. I see him. Asshole's running to the northeast.
Okay. Lots of dialogue happening here. We'll do our best to catch up. I sort of wanted to investigate that windmill a little bit more because it feels like something that we could have
Faster, Aiden.
done.
You almost got him.
I feel like Hakan is really greasing my wheels here a little bit about almost got him. He seems to be very far away. I still don't know how to slide except to just press B. He doesn't seem to lose a lot of momentum, so I'm going to pretend that I'm sliding. It's super cool. Ow. That really looked like it hurt.
Hakon, he's not here.
Impossible. I saw him right there. That little weasel must be hiding. Look around. Oh, wait. I see him. He's climbing. See that GRE building? He's
No.
climbing to the roof.
Climb to the roof. Okay, hold on. I don't have a search here. By the way, Patina, have you played this? This game is super fun, by the way. Hold on just one second. Oh, hello to Samalander, who says Afternoon Angel. Samalander, I hope that you've had a great Sunday so far. Patikin says it was after he died and respawned, so yeah, game bug. Wait, I missed something. Hold on. Patikin has not played it. I recommend it. I really do. I saw something really funny and bad at the same time from Jedi Survivor. I was watching Dropped Frame Show on Co-Carnage's channel, and they showed some of the stuff with a bug. It was basically an error message that he skipped a story thing, basically saying that if you continue, your game might bug out. Options to load, save, or just continue. So wait, the bug literally said you've skipped some story stuff, and if you continue, you might have bugs? Okay. Patika, I take it back. That's not fun at all. What the hell is happening to me? Yeah, Patikin, thank you for shouting out Samalander. Samalander, thank you for doing a shout out for Patikin. Let me just rest for a second. So, I can't climb this?
You gotta free me.
This metal grating, I mean, it kind of looks like I should be able to. I mean, I confess it does. You know what? It's not painted yellow like the edges, so maybe maybe I'm supposed to find another way up. Okay, yeah, we'll go this way. Okay, this looks a lot more accessible.
Inhibitor container detected.
Ah, damn. Lost him.
What?
But he's gotta be on that rooftop, Aiden. Find him.
I was about to say, like, no, go, just slide.
Hubert! I just want to talk!
Okay, yeah, I mean, my instinct is to get up to the highest place so that then I can look around, but it's telling me that he's around here.
Leave me alone. I ain't done anything. Don't hurt me. I don't know anything.
About what? I haven't asked you anything yet.
I don't know anything about anything, I swear.
I'm told that you're a fence,
A fence? No way. A reseller, maybe, but...
I'm looking for the Lazarus. Yeah, used to belong to Lucas, the late PK commander. And don't try to tell me you don't know who Lucas is.
Well, then I won't.
Know anything about the Lazarus?
Are you kidding me? Even if I'd been offered those brass knuckles, I would have refused. I'm not an idiot. That weapon is way too hot.
Why did you run away from me?
'Cause every 5 minutes someone's coming after me, man. Okay, I may have given people a reason to be mad, but I'll make things right. Soon. Eventually. Maybe.
How did you know the Lazarus is a set of brass knuckles, I didn't say that.
Come on. Everyone knew about Lucas's little love glove. He was always showing it off. If anyone thought I had him, they might also think I killed Lucas, which is bullshit.
But someone tried to sell it to you, right?
I told you, Okay, fine. Maybe someone did, but I can't say who. Client confidentiality.
Stop fucking around. Tell me or
Her name is Maya. I met her in the tenement building at Meatpacking Square, near the old butcher shop. But I don't know anything else. Leave me alone. It overlooks some army barracks or some shit.
All right, I can find that.
The old tenement at Meatpacking Square.
Hubert said someone tried to sell him the Lazarus. Do you know a Maya?
No. Strange, because I thought I knew all the women here.
I'm headed to Meatpacking Square.
Meatpacking Square. It's a fucked up place. There are some barracks there the army set up in 23 when shit went south.
She's supposed to be in one of the buildings that overlook them.
Okay. Stay in touch, bro.
Also, thank you to Samalander, who's saying that he also would have gone for that metal grating. Oh, I could have jumped on this. I didn't see it. Okay, now there is a blue diamond between us and them, so... B. We might check out the blue diamond. Yeah, look at this guy. I would want somebody to help me. Oh. I caught him. Tag. You're stabbed. Wait, did I just get 6 immunity? Hold on. Did I just get 6 immunity boosters off that guy, or do I now have a total of 6? Because what was this guy doing? No, I got +6. Jesus Christ. Wow, that was worth 3 seconds worth of effort. Yeah, as Samalander says, quote-unquote caught. Okay. No, we can go. I said this in every episode so far, but like even when I'm not playing it, I tend to forget how good the movement in this game feels. And somebody asked earlier, I think it was Kenshi. I think it was Kenshi asked like, "Hey, out of curiosity, why are you playing with a controller?" It feels perfect with a controller. Again, I'm not sure that I would necessarily recommend a controller over the alternative because I've not tried a mouse and keyboard in this game, but it feels like with the rumble and everything, it feels very tactile. So, Samalander, let me ask you a question about SnowRunner. And Patikin, maybe you know, because I know that you've watched a lot of, like, Carol Luna play it. I don't think that Carol Luna's here at this time, but I would ask him as well. How do you know, is it...
Container detected.
Wait, does this ladder? Okay, no, it just goes down there. How do you know the hauling capability of a truck or like the fuel usage of a truck? Is there something in the game, and maybe this is just like straight up shown in the garage or whatever? Is that... Wait, there's a book ahead. I don't know what that means. We've not found a book in the game yet. Oh, this is... Hold on. No, go back up. Because, like, is it just experimentation, or do you... Is there, like, a thing in the game? Oh. Is there a thing in the game that tells you, oh, this consumes fuel at 130% of normal and has a hauling capacity of rank C or something? Is this good? I don't know why this is a book. So here's my concern about listening to this song. It's the sort of thing that can get us muted on Twitch, but let's try to hear at least a little bit of it. Wait, is time passing? I mean, time is passing, but...
Or killing to survive at all costs. Scavenging the ruins in search of a meaning. Desperate for a sign that we're still human beings. My boyfriend.
Oops.
The scavenger.
Well, I'll say this. She has a lovely voice. I don't know that I can talk about like the quality of the song, but her voice is very nice. So, well, we've got a blue claw person over here.
Inhibitor container detected.
Yeah, I'd like to go visit the inhibitor container. Oop. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother these guys. Thanks. I'll be on my way. Now, if I run through the A, can I run through this? And B, does it make sound? I cannot run through it. I walked up to this and, it took me a second. You stop it. Stop it. Cut it out. You get out of here. Oh, shit!
You ready for this, asshole?
No, clearly I am not. Okay, hold on. This is getting out of hand now. Go. Sure, that's fine. Why do I always find myself in danger when I'm also low on health? It's almost like one follows the other.
Hey! Over here! Help! You hear me? Idiot. How are you gonna get out of this?
Dude, I don't know. But I'll tell you what, it's almost 1900, so, I mean, it's pretty close to dusk. Can I have a healing first? Hello to Hickey! And to Jab. Okay, I'm gonna say that it's 1900 hours, so I'm going to talk with, Miss Hay! Also, sorry, super quick. Simulator is saying that fuel usage is given to you in liters per minute at the bottom right-hand corner. Truck beds. Now, but isn't that affected by, like, maybe it's modified by whether you're an all-wheel drive or whatever. Hello to Hickey. Patikin saying, I started recording during my stream. It doesn't take any more GPU, CPU usage anyway, mainly for music reasons, so I don't have them muted. Oh, interesting, Patikin. I would be very interested to know the recording sections, the recording settings that you're using, because we've experimented with a bunch, and they produce interesting results. Hello to Jab. Okay, while exploring the city, you'll come across characters marked with an exclamation point, hourglass icon. These are nighttime stories, missions that are best completed at night. After you interact with the character, hold down to fast forward to the night so the mission can begin right away.
What's going on?
I'm playing Princess in the Tower, can't you see? What do you think's going on here? I'm trapped in my apartment. By my brother, no less. Luckily, I was able to get out to the balcony. You want to play Prince and help me out?
Sure, why not? Sounds like fun.
No, wait. My wonderful Timur will set me free. He just needs to know that my brother has locked me in here and won't let me go. Can you let him know I need to be rescued?
And where can I find this wonderful Timur?
Well, tonight, Timur, my brother Lowen, and a group of survivors are supposed to clear out the infected from the condo building north of here, on Richmond Crescent. It'll be our new home, and it will be one day. I tried to reach Timur on his radio, but can't. Please tell him to contact me. He loves me, you know? He'll free me and we'll be together, despite my brother's disapproval.
Very well.
Wait here till night falls.
So, just very quickly, there was this thing that a lot of people said about Dead Island. So we had Dead Island, then we had Dying Light, and then we had this one. And as far as I know, these games shared a lot of underlying DNA in terms of the human beings that worked on them. There was a lot of there were a lot of people that worked on Dead Island that went over to Dying Light and now here, so it's easy to compare them. They feel comparable anyway. One of the things about Dead Island that really didn't bother me is that the characters had an unusual way of delivering lines, which a lot of people called bad acting, but sounded to me like just non-native English speakers delivering their lines, or maybe they were native English speakers but just delivered their lines in a way that sounded unusual to American ears. The dialogue, the vocal deliveries honestly never bothered me. I just considered it part of the charm. Dead Island is kind of a janky game, and it's unusual in a few different ways. There was nothing else quite like it, and I'm not sure that we've seen anything quite like it since then, but that was that. And then I honestly don't remember very much about the acting in the first Dying Light, but what I definitely don't remember is what everyone in this game sounds like, which is, with the possible exception of Hakan, who I can't quite place his accent. He sounds a little French to me, but again, I might be off on that. So many of the other characters sound like people who don't have an American accent, who are trying very hard to sound American. and like, this person is a perfect example. Hold on, so I want to hold down. Or is it currently night and that's good enough? Hold on, how do you... Hold on. I'm just letting you know I'm holding down on the D-pad and nothing is happening. It's like, some of her dialogue is just... like, you don't, I don't think much of it. And then she'll have a line like, I'm trying to think of exactly what she said. Like, she wants to play Princess in the Tower or whatever, which is a weird thing, I feel like, to just ask a random stranger, but yeah, okay, fine. And then she'll have like lines like, my boyfriend is north. Go north and find him. And, and like, I don't think that's acting. I think that's her original accent. Her normal way of speaking. I swear to God, I'm never in my life gonna have enough medicine. I'm always gonna fall to my doom. Okay, this is bad. And I don't want it. Oh my God, I almost took a swing on this guy. It was literally the green on his armband that stopped me at the last second. I was like, I'm not even sure the bandits usually have those. I am low on health, game, and I don't know what to do about it. Okay, my immunity will go down. So, wait, so how do I do the mission? Did I miss the chance because I paused it? Journal. Princess in the Tower, hold on. So we're gonna choose this now. Track. Oh, what does it say? Oh, okay. Rose has been trapped on a balcony by her brother, who wanted to keep her from her boyfriend, Timur. She asked me to give her radio to Timur, who would surely come to her rescue. So I'm going to go find Timur, who is this way. Oh, yeah, let me stop in the UV light. Not exactly sure why I can only find Timur at night, but... Shoot! Okay, then the steam pipe is fine. Ugh. No, see, now I'm out of stamina. What is this game like on hard difficulty? I don't suppose either of you was carrying honey. So I would like to not be on ground level.
But when the commander is killed, they turn the place upside down. I've always thought in every ending.
Okay. Can I be less bad at this for a while? You'll notice that at least at the moment, I'm sort of like not paying a lot of attention to inhibitor container detected, because I mean at the moment we're kind of on a specific mission, but also in general, I feel like I definitely want to get them, but also I feel a little bit under-equipped at the moment. You know, what with my lack of medicine. Yeah, why don't we stop and top off our immunity since it's on the way? Nope, that is too high. And so is that. So Patine was talking about the fact that he is, you know, uploading his VODs to YouTube, and recording them makes them separate. Patikin, are your recording settings, are you going to record them or put them like on your, in your Discord, for example? I'm just curious what they are.
Best selection. What you want, pal?
Well, I gotta say that painful axe seems like it's a pretty good time. The street cleaver is better than what I've got currently, in a couple different ways. Hold on a second. Let me just take a look, because I've got weapons, but a lot of them are like trash that I pick up off the street. So wait, do I still have? Well, I do have Stinky Pipe. Yeah. I may not need to worry about this right now. Yeah, we'll switch to Stinky Pipe when the electro cleaver breaks.
Sometimes I wake up at night and forget the fall even happened.
But he's using the same ones as on his stream. See,
goddamn UV lights.
We found that trying to record using the same settings as on stream it didn't produce very high quality results, and would usually include like some visible jitter in the image. And this is when not streaming, by the way. So for that we use something else. Also, at one point we tried to do the Salamander method of using the hardware based encoding for recording. When we stream, like right now, I'm using the hardware encoder. But when we tried to record with that, it worked great until it didn't and dropped a massive number of frames. So that was when we switched back to software encoding for recording specifically. It's very CPU dependent, but the way that OBS handles it... See, I don't know where to find Sneaky Timor. Like, around here, which is great, except that I don't know what that means. Like, Timor isn't inside this shipping container, is he?
Please, I'm begging you. No.
Hold on, what's area entrance? Oh, wow, look at this. I went to every side of this except the one that had the entrance. Okay. Well, I don't want to go in there then, because that he's going to be mean to me. Like, these are the they're the super lethal guys. What am I... Okay, so... I'm concerned that it sounds like I'm complaining when in fact I'm just like, right now I don't feel like I have the health to do this. Let's head back towards some sort of safety, and I need to see if I can craft some more health. Oh, look at that. Hold on. Oh, shoot. B. Well, okay, that guy's better at climbing than I am. Shit. That was a howler. That was the shit. Hello to Mia, who is also saying hello to others. Give me 1 second, because I'm clearly not going to catch that, that runaway guy. Yeah, Sam Lander, thank you for the request quote, or just the regular quote. Yeah, like, that's one of those, like, super tough guys who, like, my character got originally bit by. I don't know what I'm currently hanging on. Okay, what I need is medicine. I talked to this merchant before. He offered me weapons. Let me see if he sells medicines.
What can I do for you?
He does, for $400. That's almost all of my money. Swimming booster. I didn't know that that was a thing. So here's a regular medicine. Hold on. Before I buy anything, can I...
Your customer.
Can I craft anything? No. I'm out of money. And chamomile. I don't have anything. Well, I'm not going to survive until morning if I don't have at least a couple of these. So I'm going to buy one. Yeah, I'm going to buy two.
Good for you. Come back for more.
And I'm going to have to use one right now. The rules on when you're allowed to heal are a little bit odd to me. Like, it won't let me heal right now. I think it's because I can't... Like, there's certain things you can't do in a safe zone. Like, you can't, like, bring out your weapon, for example. A. Patikin says that he was lurking in Mia's stream. Yeah, Mia did a whole... Yes! Oh my god, Patikin, thank you for reminding me. Mia did a whole Mia Musicality stream. An entire... Was it 4 or... It was over 4 hours, but I don't remember if it quite hit 5, of singing the entire time. And I don't think that she, you know, uttered a, like, normally spoken word in the entire time. She completely committed to it. Also... What the fuck? Where's my... Here. Yes. There's the bolter. That's an unknown location. Is it too late now to go find Timur? Okay, I kind of feel good about this weird pipe. By the way, Mia, how much did you enjoy the looting in Dead Island? Or, Dying Light, rather. Oh, there it is. I don't know how to get there for some reason. There's a howler over there, so that's not cool. So, yeah, okay, so I'm at the building. That's what it is. I don't think the game expected me to come here and then leave. Okay, I'm going to be very sneaky this time. I'm going to turn my light off, and I'm going to go down in a very sneaky way. Okay, he's not here anymore, so now I can go through here. What? Go? Are you serious? I thought yellow painted wood was code for you can smash through this with your weapon. Okay, so I'm here for a specific mission. I'm looking for Sneaky Timur. I don't want to fight glowing orange zombie man. I'm not going to worry too much about getting the collectibles. At least not now. We can come back later. Also, okay, so hold on 1 second, because I don't know my colored medicines yet. Immunity booster. So purple is immunity booster. Regenerates a substantial part of your immunity. It's like 35%, it says. So, I mean, I could take 2 of these right now and be fine with it. Mia loved the looting, got overwhelmed trying to keep up with Master and Purpose, and ignored some of the loot. I don't know how to get down from here. In my experience, trying to snap their necks has limited chance of success. Okay, so what is the deal? Where is Sneaky Timur? Yeah, no, I know I can turn on my flashlight. I don't want to do that. Okay, let's have a medicine. Okay, that didn't help me at all. So I think I took my swimming medication. That was horrible. Okay. So I'm gonna try to choke this guy out. Can I go through this door, please? There we go. So another thing that I don't know is why sometimes I can choke the zombies out from behind, and other times they just sort of turn around and get pissed off. Let me try it on this guy. I'm going to tap X a few times because I've convinced myself that that makes a difference. And now I can open this. Uh-oh. You didn't see anything. Timur. But Deacon's saying that if he sees loot, he can't ignore it. See, that's how I feel about it. Like, it's not that I need to catch every single coin in, like, a Mario game, but for sure... if I see, like, things that can be picked up... Oh, son of a bitch. So now I'm just outside. Like, how is this good? This isn't where Sneaky Timur is.
Container nearby.
So I've got 30 seconds to find, oh boy. I don't think I'm gonna make it there. But we're gonna try. Oh, X. Yeah! That was great!
Since PK's restricted access. Some say the renegades are about to attack. You know how I cope with all of this?
Okay, but at issue is... Oh, there's a bolter. Oh! I thought they ran away, not slashed at me. Okay, we got her. Now I just have to, I have to search her body because she dropped precious DNA. Search. We did it. Stop it. Okay, I'm gonna make another attempt to find him. Like, he's clearly inside that building, and I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable with my, like, I don't know, whatever it's called ability. Neck snapping ability. Fatigan says, I found the Assassin's Creed rope thingy. Yes, and it's just as thrilling in first person as it would be in third. I am pressing so much X. Okay, well... Hold on, we're not going to be able to go get Timor now. Nope. Mia, did you guys do a lot of night stuff in Dying Light? Ugh. This is bad. I think I'm probably have too many dudes after me to just hide in the grass. Shit! Oh boy. Me saying that they tried to avoid being out at night. Well, why? It works out so well. Ronan is saying nighttime is so much fun in the first game. It is a lot of fun here as well. I lost a lot of bonus, and I do stress bonus. Thank you to Kenshi, if you watch this in the future, who said, no, it's actually just the bonus XP that you're losing there. Okay. It's 5 a.m. I don't know that we have time to go do the mission anymore, but I will try it. Maybe it's December, right? The sun stays out of sight a little bit longer. And if not, then we'll have to come back tomorrow night. Okay, so here's where Sneaky Timor lives, allegedly. Okay. Ronan, since you seem to be familiar with this, does it help you to snap necks if you are tapping X? Because I've started doing that, and it's making me think that it's more valuable than it probably actually is. I feel like the game would tell me if that was helpful. I'll tell you what, let me not press X. So I'm just going to tap X, but I'm not going to press it again. No, he totally snaps that neck. So I'm just tapping it for no reason. Hello to Grumpy! Okay, so... I do feel like Timor would... I don't know where this dude would be hanging out. I know some people don't like radar in games. I can say this. I would like a more nuanced version of like see through the walls ability, where it's like when you know exactly where somebody is, then you have a very firmly distinct outline, but the more time that you spend with them out of sight, or if they're not making sound, the outline becomes fuzzier and less distinct as your character sort of like can no longer make a good estimation on where they are. Okay, I think I smacked that guy to death before he had a chance to yell at his friends too much. So Grumpy took a nap. And that is the end of nighttime, so it's possible that I can... We'll return. Exploration here will be more difficult from now on. Yeah, so we should probably just go, and then I'll come back tomorrow. I don't have a good faith reason to believe that Timor is going to be back now. Although... What the hell's that? That looks a lot like where Sneaky Timor might be. What is this? Oh, it's a crystal. I was about to say just a crystal, but I hadn't found one of those. I've seen one in like a cutscene, and I guess they're valuable. So I'm glad to have that, but it's not the reason that I came here.
You want money? I'll give you money. Just let me go.
What is that?
Fuck now.
You guys are bad, right? Like, I hope I'm not the villain here. Double kick. Okay.
You're so fucked.
Their ability to surround me really does feel like a concern. Okay, smash that guy's face open. Mighty slow-mo miss. Hey! Stop that.
Dare to die.
Okay, so the chemical... Stay away from areas with THV chemicals. They rapidly reduce your immunity. Okay. Let me search any of the bodies that I'm left behind. This man died in agony. Wow! Look at this dude! Mia's asking, why is it that some people don't like radar in games? There's like a whole crew out there of people that I feel like say, well, it's not realistic. It's not realistic that you can see through the walls and know where people are. And to my way of thinking, it's the game giving you tools to discern things that in the real world might... It's not that in the real world you can see through walls, but there's all sorts of like other indications of where a person is. You can hear them, sometimes you can smell them. There's a sense of presence when you're in the room with another person that can be difficult to quantify. And I feel like that's what game developers are attempting to approximate when they say, okay, you're in the room with three guys, here's a pretty good idea of where they are. I would submit that, like, it's a little bit too good of where they are. I think that The Last of Us does it extremely well, especially in The Last of Us Part 2, where the, Okay. I accidentally pressed the jump button. The outlines do become less distinct as you go, and I think that's a super cool thing. The thing is that they just get a little bit blurrier in terms of like what direction the enemies are facing, not really in terms of like where exactly they are. And that's fine, but it would be cool if not every character could operate a lot like Daredevil. I do not have the health to survive that. What I need is crafting materials. And I know that the game has previously said that if you can find a rooftop garden, then you can find some weapons and some crafting materials, you know, honey and stuff.
But when the commander is killed, they turn the place upside down.
But the issue is I don't know that I would necessarily recognize one if I saw one. Is this just the singing lady again?
Gather round, ye seekers of knowledge. Tonight's performance is of the monster of the cathedral. You are eager to know from whence it came, what it is.
Ronan is saying it's a tap to help break the neck. Okay, I didn't know that. I started doing that and it just felt right. Okay, and I've sort of talked over this guy's story, so we're going to maybe listen to the campfire later. I wonder if you get something for, like... Because it's still marked, so I'm thinking that maybe if you sit and listen to the whole thing, then you'll get it. But let me come back later. Oh, I've reached rank 2 by increasing my parkour and combat levels. Check the journal and map for new quests and activities matching your rank. Look for new weapons and gear of rank 2 at merchants and chests. Okay, I mean, that's cool. Complete the combat and parkour skill trees to unlock access to the legend upgrades. Skill bonuses and rewards are waiting for you at the legendary levels. I think it'll be a while. I think I've got a ways to go. So I have parkour upgrades. So we could do make the last climb on ledges even when your stamina is gone and briefly maintain your grip when you land on ledges from great heights. I do like that, but let me look at my other options. Use any obstacle to spring from it and jump farther. That does sound helpful. And then this is increase your speed while navigating tricky obstacles like slopes, balance boards, and climbing pipes and wall openings. I'm going to go with the death grip because I feel like that's the sort of thing that I'm not even going to be conscious of for very long, and I'm going to be, like, it's going to just save my life a whole bunch. Ronan has never played The Last of Us with listen mode. He thinks it's more fun without. As far as I know, I've only played The Last of Us with listen mode, where you can like hold down a button and get that radar readout of what's around you. I know that on the higher difficulty levels it gets dialed down. So we're going to go to journal, and we're going to go back to the only way out. And now if I find other quests between here and then we'll do it. So I caught Hubert and made him talk. He confessed that a girl named Maya had offered to sell him the brass knuckles. He knew it would be a bad idea and refused to buy them. Okay, so we need to find Maya, who is not to be confused with Mia, who, I don't know, have we talked to Mia about the fact that there's a Mia in this game? And just like Mia was saying, what was it, yesterday? This Mia also has pigtails. I think it was just yesterday, Mia was saying that she had to, like, put a pigtail back in place. And I was thinking, like, This is weird. This is like another Miyakoto situation.
Inhibitor container detected.
Someone's been stealing our water.
Should I try to get this inhibitor container since I'm so close? Yeah, thanks for the help, bro. So we are very close to an inhibitor container, and oh boy. I feel like I'm very close to one. 9 meters. Okay, so it's here-ish. I'm gonna try to jump onto this car roof, since the game told me that was safe to do. Okay, I'm gonna let them just duke it out. I'm gonna go in here. It was Friday, said Mia. When that came up. I don't really want to hang out in this tunnel. Okay, now I've moved many meters away from the thing that I'm trying to find, so it's allegedly here somewhere. No, it's over here. Okay, I need to find my way into this chicken pie store.
Something's off. Who the hell? You ain't leaving here.
I'm not good at that parkour. Darn it.
Like this?
So I genuinely don't think I can survive this.
Batter up.
I need medicine, man.
Yeah.
Fortunately, one thing that I've picked up on, and I don't know if it's perfectly clear here, is that, well, not there. If you like your lives will regenerate to a certain minimal level. Yeah. Let's just respawn. It's not much, but you sort of have like a minimal level. So, oh, I do have one medicine. I really should have used that. That was sloppy. Okay, so we are continuing on our path towards the brass knuckles. I would like to reach the point where I'm not just like dying every couple of minutes, nor like just exhausting my weapons. Yeah, this seems like just a whole bunch of dudes. It's telling me this is like a military convoy. I don't see a... Oops. A lot of options to, find things right now. Okay, plus side, I lit a bunch of dudes on fire. The bad news is there's so many of them on fire that it's actually made the situation more dangerous. Also, I gotta stop trying to block the zombie flails with my weapon. Okay. Well, now we get to find out what, if anything, is here, because it's telling me, like, oh, there's a military convoy here. Can I go inside the tank? No. Can I Jimmy, open the back. Oh, yeah, I can. Okay. So we've got that. And then we've got this. Well, let's give it a shot, because I might not have medicine. God damn it. Hold on. And sneak up on him. Okay. Give me a few minutes here. So we'll start all the way at the right. Nope. Oh, that's actually close. Look at that! Wow! Second try. MRE rations, unique valuables. Oh, I forgot to sell any valuables when I stopped at the market. Now we'll find out. Can I fail the lockpicking minigame so badly that the container next to me blows up? Immunity booster, batteries. I feel like all the batteries would be dead, though. It's like, yeah, it's a unique consumable, except... Except it died 4 years ago. Oh, was this it? Did everything catch on fire because of the oil slicks? I didn't notice that before. Okay, so... There's like a tuning fork or something over here. God! Okay, well, I don't want to be here then. We'll find another way around. I don't want to go down there.
What's that?
Can you take it?
Over here, asshole!
I got something for you, motherfucker.
Oh shit! Arg! What if I had a death counter? What would I be up to for just this episode? Like 5? I am not doing well in the world of Dying Light 2. This is why I don't support the idea of like the fall of society.
They're gone, and they were so beautiful.
Okay, I am.
I sacrificed everything for them.
Hold on. The game has handed me a
And
quest.
Wait, who's gone? Do you need help?
Oh no, my friend. Thank you, but there's nothing to be done here.
But why? Who did you lose?
My fish, my precious fish. Can you imagine what it's like to keep fish when water is so hard to come by? But they were my friends, my teachers.
Welcome to the real world. Clean water is a luxury. Maybe you're better off not wasting water on fish anyway.
I don't blame you for not understanding. You would have to spend some time with fish to understand.
Okay, that apparently kicked us out of the conversation.
Fish, my precious fish. Can you imagine what it's like to keep fish when water is... But...
Okay, I just took this as being like a dialogue choice, not a no, I don't want to help you.
Why would you sacrifice water for fish?
But why not?
Because water is expensive. It's a rare commodity.
Oh, I know that. I had to give away almost all I had. My supplies, flour, and my father's weapons. But they can't survive without the water, of course. And out there, in the world, who knows how many fish are left? Most water has been polluted. Oh, all the dead fish I've seen floating belly up. Such a sad sight.
Yeah, the thing is, fish can't live without water, and neither can we. Is this going to kick me out of the conversation again?
People die of thirst all the time these days. Keeping fish seems to me like a luxury this world can't afford.
Well, I know it's hard to understand. For me, we can't afford to live in a world without fish.
Okay, the only thing I can do with this guy is, like, agree to whatever he says.
My fish, my precious, but...
Why would you sacrifice... Why are fish so important to you?
Can I ask you a question in return? Why is this weapon so important to you?
I needed to protect myself, you know, to survive.
Ah, you see, it's all so subjective, isn't it? What's necessary, what's not? For me, fish are fundamental to existence. Fish teach you everything you need to know about life.
I hope this doesn't take me out of the conversation, but I really want to know. What do they teach you? Don't eat until your belly explodes?
So, what did you learn from fish?
Oh, how much time do you have? Because they've been teaching me for years. They taught me how to listen to others. They're great listeners, you see? And they helped me sleep. Have you ever seen a sleeping fish? So still, so peaceful. They don't mind being stared at all the time, and aren't bothered when rude people knock on the walls of their tank. Why is that? Patience. Oxygen is important. Almost as important as water itself. Have you ever seen what happens when water lacks oxygen? Well, I could go on and on, but I guess it's not the same if it's not coming from the fish themselves.
It does lose something in translation.
And now I'm curious, where are your fish?
Unfortunately, like I said, my fish are not with us anymore. They're gone.
What happened?
Someone ate them.
Wait, someone ate your fish?
Someone broke into my home and ate all of my fish. Then he drank all the water.
The water you sacrificed so much for. Who? Tell me. Want me to go after him?
Nah, forget about it. I think I know who it was. I saw discarded fish bones in front of his place. But let's forget about it.
What? You don't want revenge? He ate your fish.
One of the many things fish teach you, as I mentioned, is patience and accepting what fate brings you. Once you watch them for a while, just swimming in their tank, they don't question where they are. They don't complain that the tank is too small. They just are.
Wait, what? So let me get this straight. You spent everything on the water for your fish, then someone ate your fish and drank that water, and yet you're not angry?
Oh, I was angry. But what does anger do for me? It causes nothing but negativity and remorse. Maybe one day we'll fish in rivers and oceans again. Fishing. Ah, yes. Fishing can also teach you a lot about life.
You sound like some kind of fish monk.
I'm poor as a monk now. That is for sure. Farewell, my friend. I'm sorry you can't learn anything from my fish.
Was this the whole quest? Yeah, Fish Monk. Listen to Fish Monk. And we found old fishing bait. Alright. I'm going to sell any valuables that I have.
Goods. How can I help you?
We're going to sell... Oh, wow. So I got $2,300 in valuables.
Rock, pal.
I want to buy... basically all the medicines that he has, because I clearly need them.
You'll love that, baby.
We don't need a swimming booster. Muscle booster. I think I'd rather have a level 2 weapon. So we do have a Thirsty Axe. It has a lot of durability. Damage versus humans plus 20%. Low stamina damage bonus plus 8%. No, I'd rather have the Thirsty Axe. $667. I'm going to buy it.
We have a deal.
Now, do you also sell... He does not sell any honey. Yeah, he sells all the stuff that I do have.
Don't be a stranger.
Oh, hello to Jägermeister. Also, Ronan is saying that he's recording some of the weird behaviors that he's getting in Forbidden West. Says currently having cutscene inside the corpse of a machine that happened to die right where the NPCs stop for the conversations. We had, Ronan, I don't know if you were looking at the screen, but we had a very minor version of that earlier, where as I was talking to the lady that wants me to find Timor, one of the NPC villains came up, like one of the raiders, the bandits came up, and like stuck his face right in mine, then decided that I wasn't actually there and went on his way. Immunity booster. Oh, I've got a purple level immunity booster and a regular level immunity booster. I don't want to mix them up though. Can I take this out? I don't want to drop it. I just maybe don't want to have it listed there right now. Like, it's good to know that we have it, but I'm just gonna wait. So we've got a good weapon now. I might be able to modify it. Oh, yeah, let's give it the electric mod. Weapon repair plus 50 durability. Wait, if we put this onto an item, does it get plus 50 durability? Like, if I put that on here, hold on. I mean, I can't. Interesting. I had never looked at that part of the description before. Okay. I want to go to where Maya is. Oh, really? I can't climb this? Okay. I guess I just assumed that a long crane would allow me to clamber up the leaning part of it. Catch. Okay, why did that other guy not take any damage from it? Okay, well, that was pretty cool. Oh, right, the explosions. Shoot. Sorry, I need some stamina because I can't do those jumps. Okay. What I should have done is after the combat, hid in the grass, and then maybe then the zombies wouldn't have been there and I wouldn't have taken any damage. I've collected Craftmaster resources. Use them as a Craftmaster to upgrade my blueprints. Okay. I need to remember to do that because I don't know if it'll happen in this episode, but I support it. And I could have thrown a brick at them too. Okay, at long last, I think that we are near where Maya hangs out. Oh, just a straight-up safe house? Is this a windmill? Doesn't look like one, but whatever.
Inhibitor container detected.
So, I don't remember if it was the last episode of this, Dying Light 2, or in one of the recent Anno streams, but we got to talking about the Chris Avalone situation. And after the stream, just to make sure that I had the most up-to-date information about it, I did look it up, and at least according to Wikipedia, the information that somebody in chat was sharing was accurate. Chris Avalone sued the two women for libel and won. If I read the article correctly there on Wikipedia. So I need to allow for the possibility that Wikipedia is not always a okay, where is Maya? Is not always a reliable source of information. However, on basic factual information about public records, I feel like it's tends to be more accurate than not, and this matches with what I had heard of the case, which was that it was settled, and Avalone won, and in this case, the article specified, I think it was like a six-figure settlement, so it was pretty sizable. And the thing about, depending on where you live in the world, libel and slander laws can work very differently. Here in the United States, I am not a lawyer, but here in the United States, as I understand it, in order to win a libel or slander suit, you need to be able to prove several things. It's actually very challenging to win one of these suits in the United States. And by the way, it might have been a settlement. I should also clarify that.
Shithole indeed.
Now I'm trying to remember. But in order to win a suit, a lawsuit, you would need to be able to demonstrate that the person lied. The defense against slander is truth is the ultimate defense against slander. So A, you have to prove that what they said was untrue. Secondly, I think that you have to prove that they knew what they said was untrue. Thirdly, you need to prove that the things that they said about you that were untrue were also damaging to you in some sort of material way. And fourthly, I believe you need to demonstrate that they knew that it was going to hurt you. Like they did it specifically with the intent of hurting you. So it's a pretty high bar in the United States. Again, not a lawyer, so if something that I've said there is inaccurate, please defer to your actual legal experts in your life. Mia is asking, what is this? Actual malice, says Samalander. Patigan says, take loot, drop a brick in its place, good trade. So Mia was asking, what is this about? So Chris Avalone, a few years ago, was accused by, I believe, two women. I think we might get a dialogue here. Yeah, we're going to get a dialogue right here. Hey, everyone. What's going on?
Hey, kids. I'm looking for a woman named Maya. Hey, what's so funny?
Maya ain't a grown-up. She's just a plain old girl.
Hold on. You were the one trying to sell a PK weapon to Hubert?
Yeah, but the jerk didn't want it. Got all freaked out and chased me away.
How did you get a hold of a peacekeeper weapon?
We all found it. Was wandering around with these punks and ran across a corpse. Happens a lot. He was totally dead. We searched him, and I took the brass who's a Watsits, 'cause I figured someone would pay a pretty penny for him.
Maya, I need that weapon. It's very important.
You expect me to just hand that brass whoozy Watsit over? Are you nuts?
The Whoozy Whatsit's real name is the Lazarus, and it belonged to an important PK. We might have a war if I don't return it. You could help us find a murderer.
Okay, I'll give you this stupid thing, but for 500.
I think that we should pay her. she has it. It's a hard world. If we don't give it to her, for all I know, she's going to starve to death or something else. It's not like negotiating with an adult, which, by the way, I think I would also do. She's a kid.
That's a lot of money, kid.
Of course it is. Life's damn expensive. I have to buy water and a marker for my brother. He's turning 12 soon, you know.
I can give you 10, and that's my last offer.
Deal! Nobody wanted to buy it anyway.
She didn't steal. She didn't do the murder herself. I don't see the harm in... And also, I'm going to seal her paints. Hold on. Artifact collectible. Okay, so this is just a lullaby song. Right, okay. All right, so we found Maya. And we traded her 10 bucks for the thing that she couldn't sell. Can I just share? I would have given her 100.
I have the Lazarus.
Cool. Get your ass to Eto with it. It'll make the perfect birthday present for him. Though I have no idea when that prick was born. I'll be near Metro Station.
Okay.
So yeah, to round out the story for Mia, a couple years ago, a rather well-known game writer named Chris Avallone, or Avallone, I've never actually heard it said aloud that I know, but dude who has worked on a ton of games, including this one, was accused of 2 women of sexual misconduct. I don't know the full terms of the accusation. What I do know is that as part of the settlement, or I think it was a settlement or decision, not only did they pay him a sizable amount of money in financial restitution, but they said he never sexually assaulted us in any way, shape, or form, and we have no reason to believe that he has ever done that to anyone. Like, we have no reason for it. My understanding... Also, I picked up some goggles at some point. Okay. I'll take some tank goggles. Oh, I have lots of cool stuff. I have not been paying attention to the gear system. Well, I kind of feel like I'd want to go with tank gloves if I'm going with tank everything else. And then we've got pants, and then we've got shoes. Okay. So I've got some tank gear. I'm a little bit better off than I was 5 minutes ago. But the thing is, Chris Avallone, based on these, what seemed like at the time, credible accusations, lost his job working on this. He lost his job working on another project that I'm trying to remember. And one thing that I don't know is, and I don't know if this would have been presented at trial, or if it wasn't known, or if he didn't feel the need to try to demonstrate this. What on earth was the motivation? Because like you've got to wonder at that point, because it's so damaging to him, to the women, to the just cause of treating every accusation as credible and examining it, investigating it legally as though a crime has occurred, like taking it seriously and believing women. And then when you have a case like this, which is incredibly rare, but has happened now, that these women apparently were not being accurate in what they were saying, that sucks, and it's bad for everybody involved, including them. So, like, why would that be? And we're not going to solve it here on the channel. This had come up in conversation. I think we kicked that man right into a broken ankle. Hold on, can I keep doing this? Oh, what a swing. Oh, I broke his pelvis and knocked him right through the floor. That'll teach you to not clip. Shit! Now I'm the one who fell. But yeah, in the last episode, I'd said I really don't know very much about this, and others in chat were discussing it, and I just wanted to share what I have, at least what that article had to say, or Wikipedia article. Shit. Hello to Nate. Patikin says, watched a bit since you were doing side stuff, but it's time to go lurking now, so I don't want to see too much. Patikin, no worries. Yeah, because we are doing some story stuff here. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a great evening. Yeah, and hello to Nate, who says, oh shit, L Bandit, which I don't know if that bandit took an L or because he's got friends is the trouble. I don't like fighting next to this wall. Why? Okay, cut it out. Okay, 200 meters that way. No problem. Oh, I really wanted to catch that. Okay. Okay, 120 meters that way. I'd really like to go on the rooftops, but I don't see an easy way to get up to this next one. I can try this. I don't know. I'm not sure if there's a lot here to grab onto with my fingers. No. No. I'm on a nice... Nope. Okay, let's head over this way. Is there anything to grab to? The other thing as we're going, and I know that this was in... I am low on health. Okay, I'm going to have a medicine. The other thing that we were talking about, and this was in an Anno stream, so this didn't come up here. But... God damn it to hell. In a recent Anno stream, we got to talking a little bit about The Witcher, and specifically the Witcher television series on Netflix. And the topic was... Cool. See, one of the reasons that I don't like to take a lot of medicine is that as soon as I get my health back... I immediately fall and stumble and get swiped by a zombie. Are you fucking kidding me? So that was a dodge off of the roof when what I meant to do was go up. We got to talking about the Witcher television series, and someone in chat at the time said, you know, I was saying that without going into spoilers about the show in any way, shape, or form, the show that the Netflix Witcher series is, in my view, clearly written by people who are exhaustively familiar with the lore of the books and the games and everything else. Simply because, in my opinion, they are packing way too much ancillary information in early seasons where the story would much be better served by introducing that information organically through the viewpoint of a central protagonist. And instead, I mean, like, Geralt is the protagonist of the Witcher series, but there are episodes where he's really battling for screen time against, sometimes it feels like a half dozen other characters, almost none of whom I could name. So I was making the point that it feels like the people who made this series are very, very, very well versed in the larger universe of the books, and are not using very good discretion in how to introduce that information. And someone in chat said something that I've heard before, which, let me go do this story beat, and then maybe we'll continue with this. Because it seems like what I've just said there is a sticking point for some people, and I wanted to talk a little bit more about it, because I also read up on this. But let me go in here. We found the brass knuckles that this guy wanted, so we are going to report to him. I hope he doesn't slap me in the face, because I'm very low on health.
Oh, the pilgrim has returned. I hope not empty-handed.
I found the Lazarus.
I'll be damned. I was right that you could open doors we couldn't. Where's the fucker who had him?
In Meatpacking Square.
You didn't let him go, did you? That could have been the murderer.
A girl had him. She's 10 or something. She didn't kill him. Just looted the corpse.
Stop. We'll get back to this later. Leave us.
Looks like a constellation on your arm.
Those are rank tattoos. When we ran low on resources, tattoos eventually replaced medals. They show our hierarchy.
Like in prison?
Prison or military, it's all the same. There's always a pecking order.
I did what you wanted. It's your turn. Get me to the center.
Opening the tunnel to the central loop is beyond my pay grade, Pilgrim. Command wants me to find the killer.
Ader, you promised!
Cool down, Pilgrim. I keep my promises. First, take this. Token of gratitude.
Ader, I have to get to the center. Get it?
You're looking for someone, right? I want to go to the central loop too. My wife and kids are there, and I can't protect them when I'm stuck here. The tunnel will open when I find the killer. Is that clear? You can help me, or you can wait until I find him myself. I see traces of blood on the Lazarus's blades. Lucas managed to wound his killer before he died. Bastard's got to have a nasty gash. If you find him, you'll not only help me, you'll be helping yourself.
Okay. Do you have any suspects?
The commander was murdered in the bazaar. There had to be someone from there.
The people of the bazaar are simple folk. Why would they risk defying you?
And that's why I want to discover the truth before the orders come down to use force. Besides, appearances can be deceiving. They want to get rid of us. They think anarchy is the key to building a new world.
Well, there is plenty of anarchy these days.
Carl is a faux pious hustler who brainwashes others with slick speeches. He says everyone's equal, but it's bullshit. You can't be a leader and an equal at the same time.
I'll try to find Lucas's killer.
Splendid. That's your ticket to the center. Head back to the bazaar.
Is there anything else I should know before I go?
Yes, as a matter of fact. But this is totally hush-hush. Word of this cannot get out.
Sounds serious.
Whoever killed Lucas took a little trophy. Carved his tattoo right out of his bloody arm.
They cut into his corpse? That is seriously fucked up.
Yeah, seriously. Men found out Lucas was desecrated like that, they'd lose their shit. And it would be total war. I'm telling you this because if you find that little trophy, then you found the sick fuck who killed Lucas.
Got it. I'll head out right now.
See, I do believe maybe he's pulling a really good con on me, but I think Ader is trying to find the least violent solution to this. And that makes me like and want to support him. Now, this person is glowing green.
Still alive?
Worried about me, are you?
Of course. I have high hopes for you, Aiden.
Two sides of the same
Meet me outside.
Okay, we're gonna go talk to Hakan in a second.
What's that all about?
I'm contemplating a bold new direction in distilled arts, but sadly, I'm not able to serve you right now.
Wait, distilled arts? Serve me?
Yes, I'm a bartender, and not only am I looking to revive the lost art of mixology, but I plan on reinventing it.
How so?
Through the infusion of special herbs and booze, not only to make it taste great, but to give it healing properties.
So what's the problem?
You see, the wrong amount of even the finest ingredients could be the difference between creating a refreshing healing cocktail and deadly poison. Only one person can help me achieve the right results, and they say she is a witch.
Well, how can a witch help you become a better bartender?
A mixologist, and she's not a witch really, but a healer. The superstitious call her a witch.
Ah, so she makes potions and such.
Indeed, and only she possesses the knowledge of combining ingredients properly to ensure I'm not poisoning my new customers. A carrier told me that this woman uses the guts of infected in her potions. Can you believe that?
Not really.
But you can see how it would be easy to create a deadly poison as a healing potion, right?
So this so-called witch lives somewhere in the city?
In the central loop, where the buildings reach the sky. Behind the bank, I hear.
Yeah, naturally. Where else would you find a witch if not behind a bank?
How droll. Anyhow, I need her expertise to reinvent mixology. With her knowledge of herbs and my bartending skills, everyone will want to come and drink my cocktails.
Don't think you'll have to try too hard to convince people to drink booze.
Oh, but you see, this won't be just any common hooch. Each will be a handcrafted work of alcoholic art.
Well, when you put it that way, I'll keep an eye out for her if I make it into the city center.
I would be eternally in your debt, and the first drink would be on the house.
So it's a small detail, but I like the fact that his voice sounds a little echoey because of the room that we're in.
I don't want to work for someone else. Maybe you could
Let me... Oh, hold on. There's another quest, I think, right over here.
Without infected in them, of course.
I reckon that since you're loitering, you have something for me?
No, actually not yet. Let me just run downstairs to see if we've got this. Oh, well, you're glowing green too.
Do you have alcohol?
If you're lucky, like me. Found this bottle in a basement while on patrol.
Hey, so you got patrols covering the whole area?
Someone's got to do it. City's got us to thank that it's even still standing. What, you want to join us?
What I need to do?
Complete the training. Hard as fuck. Not everyone can hack it. Don't need weak links, you know?
Okay, like, is there a step 1 to complete the training? I guess he doesn't want to talk to me about it yet.
Hey, man, where could I get some food?
In the canteen. We have a canteen and a hospital in our base.
Like in the army?
Not like in the army. This is the army. We're bringing order to this fucking chaos. And who are you?
I'm a courier. I travel between the zones.
Pilgrim.
You got it.
It takes balls to wander off-road like that.
Okay, so I think that the green folks are... They're just like color text. Like, I don't think that they offer quests necessarily. Also, Mia's going, wow, this accent/acting. It's hard to tell how much of one and how much of the other for me. Is there... Okay, I don't know why. So that like glows through the wall there, that thing. So I'm hoping to find a marketplace, because I might have some more stuff to sell. No, that goes down into the tunnels. Hold on, I do feel like there's something over here. When we go outside, Hakan is going to be there as well, so let's go chat with him. The game has really taught me do your survivor sense all of the time, because it's the best way to know if there's something there in the area. Oh, here he is.
Ader wants me to find Lucas's murderer. Only then will he help me get to the center.
Not doing his dirty work. Well, that's no surprise.
He told me to start with the bazaar.
Figures. PK and the bazaar really hate each other. Only two people matter at the bazaar. One is that overblown preacher, Carl.
I know that. Who else is there?
Sophie, his right hand. She has a way with the bazaar's more rebellious souls. Helps him keep control. There's also Dodger, a local gangster. He knows what's going on, and about the bandits led by Joe. But they're afraid of the PK.
Okay, I'll talk to Sophie and you look into Carl, unless you prefer the girl.
Sophie? She's not really my type, you know? And headstrong. You'll see.
Mia, what would you say about Hakan's accent? What part of the world is this person from? There's a certain way that he pronounces his R's that sounds French to me, but then not really the rest of it. Oh, buddy. This is a person I can give my master craftsman to. I think. Upgrade? Oh. Yes, I do want permanent upgrades. Now, I thought that it told me that I got like a thing. Like I got like a thing that I should bring to a craftmaster. Collect weapon blueprints by completing quests, exploring the city, and participating in community events. I'm not doing any community events right now. Okay, so I can upgrade that, and I can upgrade this. So we can go up to a signpost axe, which will give it +4 damage, more affixes, a lot more durability. I mean, I do want to do this. Wait. So I just built the axe, but I didn't upgrade it. Next upgrade is what it says. How would I... How do you... I must not be able to do the upgrade to the next version yet. At least I don't see that option here. Well, we got a cool axe then, so, I mean, I guess I'll take that. Mia's thinking Middle Eastern for Hakan. Yeah, it's, like, he just said it there, like, he was, like, the bazaar, and it's, like, there's something about the way that he pronounces it, but then again, I also thought that the guy in The Beach was French, and then you said that he's, from Spain, and you're, like, familiar with that actor, so that's why I was asking. So, I mean, I might as well do this. Okay. Yeah, let's upgrade our medicine, because, Jesus Christ, I need to do that. We're going to upgrade the lockpicks. I haven't used the throwing knives a lot, but that's because they don't do any damage, so let's do that. This will upgrade the enemy hit reaction to medium, so that seems like a pretty good use of that. And that actually uses up all of my infected trophies. So now the only rule is, let's start using throwing knives more commonly. Oh god, I wouldn't say no to a toughness booster. Shock arrows, but I don't have a bow to shoot them with. Apply shock. So I guess I'm just buying that as a completed thing, and then fling. Oh, and then we've got a shaft mod as well. So I can't make this. I don't know if I want to spend the money on it, though. And then we've got a grip. And then we've got resources. Okay. So this is the first craftmaster that I've spent any time with. But that was illuminating.
What can I get for you?
I want to sell any valuables. So I don't have that many valuables this time, but I've got 160 bucks worth. And I kind of want to, like, hold out in the hopes that maybe I can repair this someday. So A military med kit is only... Oh, no, I don't want to sell that. No. A medic cap. No, the thing that I have is better than that. And then I've got gloves. So this is better. And it would bring my corporal gloves up to tank gloves. Yeah, let's do this. I didn't start this session saying, and now I will go be a tank. But I gotta say that roadie vest looks pretty good. I've already got a not bad set of pants. And my shoes are okay. I gotta say, this would give me 3 more armor for 470 bucks. Yeah, let's do it.
Well, will you look at that?
And now the only thing is, I just gotta remember to put them on, so we're gonna go do that right. The gloves. Alright, so I'm gonna put on my new tank gloves. Okay, there's me. That's what I look like.
I got primo
Yes, I did mean old. Wait, what did I say? Oh, I said the beach. Yeah, I was definitely thinking of old. Okay, so I think we're back on the road. So, yeah, so in chat, somebody said, oh, well, the people who made the Witcher Netflix series have actually said that they don't like the original source material. And that seems weird to me. The idea that the showrunners or writers of the show would be giving interviews, as this person said, where they said how little they like the source material that they're working from. And then, that was like yesterday, or maybe the day before. Today, we were looking online, you know, calling up a video, and in the video, a completely different person referenced this idea that that the people who make The Witcher don't like the original source material, and that this is a known thing. So at that point, I was like, okay. Hold on, I want to get that. Yep, I didn't mean to have this fight. So where did this come from? Like, why is this a thing that people say? It seems to me... Oh, yes, please. Hold on. I want that, and the chamomile. Okay, but... Nope, I found an... Okay, who did that? No, seriously, who did that? Why did I just take damage? Okay! Hold on. Well, while we're waiting for this guy to figure out what he wants to do. Okay, I want this honey. These are materials to make medicines, and now I'm stuck. Okay, is there anything else here? There is. And feathers. I don't have a use for feathers yet, but I assume that those are going to come up. Look at this. This is everything that I needed. Anything else? No. Okay. So, it turns out that, like 6 months ago, I think, not super long ago, but a while ago, a former writer and maybe co-producer on the Witcher series, hello to Luca, who says, sup. Nothing much. We are having some fun in Dying Light 2, and I was just about, because it's coming up on nighttime, I want to go try to find Sneaky Timor again. Okay. And I kind of want to take a medicine, but I also kind of... Oh, wait, you know what? Hold on. No, let's craft some medicine. I'm going to craft all of them. And now I'm going to... do this. Okay. 6 months ago, less than a year ago, former producer and or writer on the Witcher television series gave an interview somewhere where he said, I guess now this person is going to be working on the X-Men 97. It's a revival of the old Fox cartoon show, which is going to be on Disney Plus, and this person is one of, if not the showrunner. And he gave an interview where he said, well, in order to work on this project, well, one of the things that we set up first is that you have to love and have respect for the source material, because I've worked on projects where that wasn't the case, and believe me, and he says, I've worked on project where that wasn't the case. Read The Witcher. Like, he himself specifies The Witcher as being an example of that, and says, like, it's a real killer for, like, project morale and stuff. It really hurts things. As far as I can tell, this one comment in this one interview is what everyone everywhere appears to be taking as hard evidence that no one who's currently writing for or working on The Witcher cares about the source material, and they all show open contempt for it at all times and all this other stuff. I think it was like an IGN article about this particular comment specified. This also happened just after, since the time that this person worked on the show. Okay. There's been a large-scale turnover of, writers and other people that are working on the Witcher project. So it's not clear, because he does not name any names, it is not at all clear that the people that he might be thinking of even work on the show anymore.
Oh, you're always so negative about
Hello to
things,
Puss in
Myra.
Boots, who says Dying Light 2.
Because
Yes,
you
this
don't
game is great.
understand me.
You surely said that.
understands me, and what I'm doing
You
is the
surely,
essence
Lucas
of
saying, you
survival.
surely said to her that you'd bash her skull in, and she probably liked it. Oh, Puss in Boots was saying, I still remember my girlfriend watching me play this game, and I said, if I become a zombie, what would you do? Let me put this on the record. If I ever become a zombie, please put me out. Please stop it. Kill me on, as quickly and painlessly as possible. I mean, I should talk to her to get whatever the quest is, I guess.
The essence of survival? What are you talking about?
Want to find out? Just close your eyes.
No. No.
No way. One of you might, stab me, for all I know.
You bet she would. Oh, stop it, Diane.
I mean, this seems really stupid, but, like...
The essence of survival.
Want to find out? What do you perceive?
Oh, something stinks.
Exactly. The smell. Impulses going straight from the senses to the limbic system, triggering an emotional response. Memories. The well-being of the mind.
But, that smells like... Well, that smells like shit.
What did you expect? What do you think people use as fertilizers around here?
Too much information.
Sorry.
So, who are you and what are you doing here?
Before the fall, I used to work in a fragrance manufacturing company. I consider myself lucky to have been professionally active within the only century when the world actually smelled nice. Now it's back to normal. So I asked myself, how can I change that? What scent would make people the most happy in this miserable world?
I think Mia would have a lot of thoughts for this woman.
I sure hope you don't mean smelling like shit is the essence of survival.
Of course not. I have this really exciting idea for a new fragrance. People are going to pay a fortune for just a whiff. I called it Turn Me On. And it's almost finished. I just need some scraps for the heart note.
Heart note?
The middle note of the perfume. Metal scraps and lavender. That's all I'm missing.
Oh, of course. Metal scraps and lavender. The obvious blend.
Naira goes out of her way to be controversial.
If you bring me some, I'll tell you everything about my secret formula.
I have that on me.
Naira said she needs lavender for her perfume, too. Now that makes more sense. Metal scraps. Naira wants them. I hope this isn't some wild goose chase. Making perfume out of metal sounds absurd. Here, your, ingredients.
Good. I wish there was more oil on the metal scraps, but...
Oh, Naira, can't you just be thankful for what you've got for once? She gives me this shit every day, I swear.
Okay. Voila! It's ready. Here, smell it.
Wow. It smells... Oh boy, it's like heaven. What is it?
Silly little boy. Too young to know, aren't you? It's new car smell.
A car?
Are you disappointed? The scent of luxury is the base note, the smell of confidence is the heart note, and the fragrance of risk and adventure is the head note. All you dream about is to turn it on and drive away into the distance. Thanks so much for helping me out. Unlike some people. Here, have this. I rubbed it with Turn Me On. This'll remind you to tune into your sense of smell now and then.
Okay, new car smell. Oh, now what is this? I have unused inhibitors. Hold on a second. I want to answer Mia's question, but there's like a whole bunch of game happening at the same time. So... Oh, I've got this. Inhibitors are drugs that were produced by the GRE that enhance your body's abilities as well as your immunity to the virus. Using them has side effects, so do it with caution. You can spend inhibitors to upgrade your health and stamina levels. Each upgrade requires 3 inhibitors. But don't I only have 1? Oh, no, I have 10. So I can do a couple of these. Okay, well, so I know that we want to upgrade the stamina so that I can, like, climb some of the windmills, because some of them are locked off. But I die all of the time. So if I've got, if it costs 3 each, and I've got 10, we're going to do 2 health. Okay. I guess I only had 1 upgrade. I was going to do 2 health upgrades and then 1 stamina upgrade, but whatever. Otherwise, I'm going to do them more or less evenly. All right, and that's it for here. Collectibles, I found this. Recipe for Turn Me On. The recipe for Naira's perfume Turn Me On. The page is scented and emits a subtle fragrance of lavender and metal scraps, or the unmistakable smell of adventure or vanity. Crafting. Oh, I can make some level 3 knives, but I don't have any currently. I just have regular level 1 knives. Okay, well, I'm glad I didn't stock up on those. It looks like maybe it doesn't retroactively improve the ones that you had. And, well, now I feel a bit like a yutz, because I immediately found gloves that I just bought. And they are arguably better. In what way are these not better? Oh, these have armor and these have no armor, but they have lower stamina cost. I'm fine with the amount of stamina that I cost per swing right now. And that's a whole bunch of lists. Okay, so I'm going to continue. We want to go find Nasty Timor. Sneaky Timor. So I'm going to go this way. So Mia had asked, did any of the people talking about this ever reference that interview? No. No, and that's why I was... Mia says, I told you it's amazing. The lavender and, and metal scraps. Okay. Just everybody leave me alone so I can loot here for a second. No. One thing that, you know, this whole, like, Witcher thing, I've heard that so many times over the last... Maybe it was longer. Maybe it was, like, early 2022. Like, there was some sort of like interview that was recent, and you know, that where this was said. And now it's just been like, oh my God, did you hear the people who make The Witcher? They don't actually like The Witcher, and they hate the books and all of the games and everything like that. And it's like, for all we know, this guy was in a room one time where the topic of what had happened in one of the games came up, and he overheard somebody say, yeah, who the hell cares about that? Because after all, the television series that we're making is different than the way that the flow of the video game goes. And he didn't like that response and is now out there talking bad about his former coworkers. Alternatively, maybe what he's saying is absolutely accurate. What I'm saying is, when I watch the Witcher Netflix series, I simply do not see a television series made by people who don't know or care about the source material, because they are introducing all of these secondary and tertiary and quaternary characters that don't appear to have to do anything with the story that they're telling in this season, but are in there for the express purpose of filling out the world and getting everybody ready for some future season. And that is simply not the way that people write or plan for a product that they don't care about its longevity. If I didn't care about The Witcher, if I was a writer on The Witcher and I didn't give a shit about what the quality of the overall product was going to be, I would have him mindlessly fighting a monster of the week. It would be filled with lots of oh, hold on, let me see if I can catch this person. And it would be on the CW. Like, oh, and by the way, I do also feel like there's a healthy dose of people reading that interview. And the other thing that I see all the time is people decoding all of the secret messages from Henry Cavill about how bad of a production it is. For example, in the video that I saw today, part of it was discussing an interview that Henry Cavill did about some movie that he's working on that was directed by Guy Ritchie. And he sort of wrapped his involvement on it. Like his part of it is done. I'm sure that he might be back for some post-production. That's the way... I almost hit the wrong button. That's the way these things tend to go. But here he is, and he's done filming this movie, whatever it is. Henry Cavill with a mustache. And he's talking about what a pleasure it was to work on this production, and how the people working on it clearly care about the quality of the story that they're telling, and how good the production was, and how well cared for the actors and the crew were. And people are like reading this seemingly, to me, completely boilerplate. Yeah, I really like working on this, and I hope to get to work with these people again in the future. And they're like, oh no, he's secretly telling us how horrible it's been to work on The Witcher, where like none of these things were true. It's like, yeah, I mean, although that could be, why wouldn't he just say that? Okay? You've got a former writer on the series who's out there saying, yeah, when I worked on The Witcher, people didn't care about the product, and they were very insulting and dismissive towards the original source material. And now you've got Henry Cavill, who's done. He's not going to be in the series. He has actually finished all of his work on The Witcher as well. If he had something that he wanted to say about the development of the series, he could just say it. Just like that former writer-producer guy is saying it. So the idea that you need to, like, read between the lines to figure out the secret code that he's inserting into his unremarkable fluff interview piece is just... I don't know why people think that that's the way that it's going to go. And again, if people are listening to this and like, wow, like Angel really, really likes the the Witcher series. Like, he's out here, like, brigading and defending for them. No, I actually really don't like the Witcher television series at all. I mean, sorry, it's not fair to say that I don't like it at all. I don't think that it's very good. I think that it's got a great cast. I think that it's got very good production values relative to what it needs to be. And I think that it has the capacity to be good. I don't think that it is very good because, again, you've got this series' seeming fixation on setting up things that are going to be happening in season 6 rather than what's happening right now. So let me just look here real quick. Mia's saying, I'm just wondering if they're getting that idea from something other than the interviewer article, maybe. If so, and Mia, that may be true, I was not able to find it because, like, going through and doing a couple searches and, like, you know, Netflix writers, Netflix producers hate The Witcher. The only things that I can find on it that approach something like an article or a quote or something like that all point back to this one comment from this one guy. And I want to stress, I'm not saying that that guy is a liar. I'm saying that his one-person individual experience, I don't think necessarily means the entire production is like some sort of toxic cesspool of anti-Witcher propaganda. Somebody says someone should recut it to be in order and it'd be way less confusing. I would say that, like, although I would agree with that, and there was kind of a funny nod to that, I thought, in season 2, I am not going to attempt to fight that guy. I want to go find Sneaky Timur. That actually wasn't the part of The Witcher that I ever found confusing. For anybody who's hearing this for the first time, for those of you who, like, know it from the past, my apologies. But, like, for me, it is not always the easiest for me to tell people apart, even if you would look at them and say, these people don't look anything alike. Sometimes for me, it's less easy than it might be for others. And under those circumstances, when you have a show like The Witcher that seems to have a cast of dozens and dozens of people, many of whom seem to have nothing to do with whatever the current storyline is. Yeah, okay, so that guy's there again, and I don't want to fight him, so I'm just gonna leave. Okay, I'd love to climb this up. All right, let me go hang out here for a second. Maybe if I just leave, I wait a few moments, I go back in. So, I just fundamentally have difficulty knowing what's happening in... I just want you guys to know how much I'm trying to go down. Okay, well, I'm not going to go in this way. Okay, let's work our way down to ground floor, and we'll go in that other entrance that we found. Shit! God fucking damn it. I really want to find this guy. Like, I want to do this quest today, and it's annoying that I'm not making this person, making progress on this. So, Luca is asking, where is this inside information coming from? So the specific search that we ran was, you know, Netflix producers hate The Witcher or something like that. And this did produce news articles like from...
You know more people
from places like IGN, like The Escapist, like other places that reference this interview, and in there they had the guy's name. I want to say it was like LeBeau or something like that, but I'm worried about like not having his name correct. So, you know, you can double check his exact name, but this is a real human being who is apparently now currently working on the X-Men 97 animated revival for Disney Plus. So like he's gone on to do something else, and it seems like it might be a higher position for him than whatever he was doing at The Witcher. I don't know, I could be mistaken on that. But apparently he did not think very much of his time while working on The Witcher, and he is enjoying this work better. And that's great. You know, congratulations to him. I swear to fucking God, I need to practice not falling off of things. No, everybody leave me alone. Stop it. Okay. Find Timor. That is what we're here to do. Poison Boots is saying, I don't care who's performing, what color, race, appearance, I just hope that they respect the novel. The book content faithfully restored to the audience and fans. At least they can try to tell a complete story. Hold on, like the sentence structure here is a little weird. The book content faithfully restored to the audience and fans. At least they can try to tell a complete story. The result is all trash. The entire plot of the novel was torn apart in the TV series. So I cannot speak to the novel because, like I said in the other stream, I have made attempts to read the original novel, and I fall asleep while reading it. And again, I want to specify for people that's not me doing a dig on the novel. I literally fall asleep while trying to read it. There's something about the writing that is apparently supremely calming to me, and it just absolutely puts me out. So as a result, I don't know much about what happens in the Witcher books. Maybe someday I'll make another attempt to read them. I was hoping to learn more about the backstory to the games and such by, like, seeing the TV series. But, again, I just don't think the TV series is very well executed. And, I guess here's where I'm differing from some of the other critics that I'm referencing. I don't think that this is the result of some elaborate, like, beef that the people working on the show have with the book or the creators. I think that they probably took a look at the book and said, or the novels, and said, well, we want to, like, really, if I was to guess, we really want to Game of Thrones this. We really want to Game of Thrones this. We want to have a great big universe, and we want to have everything set up, and we want to have a big cast and set things up for the long run, and also we want to do this in a way. Hold on, this might be risky, but I'm going to go for it now. You know, let's adjust this from the source material in a way that makes more sense for a television series, and set it up so that things that were maybe vaguely implied are going to be more clearly established in advance and stuff. Like, this is the way that an adaptation works. I just feel like they made a lot of bad decisions in how to do this. I don't think that it's malice. I don't think that it's like, oh, we hate this source material. I think they just didn't make very wise decisions in how it would be adapted. And this is not, I have to say, terribly uncommon. Was the movie version of The Time Traveler's Wife completely inept because the people hated the source material? No, I think it was just a bad adaptation. That happens. Hold on. I want to read what Sam Lander said as well. Sam Lander says, wow, I've seen interviews with Cavill. He loved working on The Witcher, which was my understanding as well. As far as I can tell, the reason he isn't working on Season 3 is because he wanted to go do Warhammer 40k now. So he did finish his work on Season 3. My understanding is that he departed from the series because he had planned to go be Superman, and now that's fallen through. So maybe he's going to go do some Warhammer 40k stuff, and maybe my information is out of date. Sam Miller says also that guy commenting on somebody saying we don't care about the video game. The video games happened like 10 years after the novel series. The TV shows cover the original novel series. Mia keeps reading Sam Lander's comment as him hitting his head on the desk. Sam Lander wants to read the actual novel, has it on his desk and hasn't started it. Sam Lander really enjoyed Season 1 and 2 of the Witcher series, never read the books. Season 1 is very confusing. I Season 1 for me was less confusing than season 2. I feel like when season 1 like revealed itself, I was like, oh, and I was like all the way on board. The issue that I had with season 1 was there wasn't very much witchering happening. And I'm not the only one to make this comment, but I do feel sometimes that I might be one of the ones that feels it the most strongly. It is an interesting choice to make a television series about someone who is a professional monster slayer and not slay any monsters. You just, it's like I don't have something that it's like. I guess here's my best example. It would be like having a new television series called Law and Order and having it set, well, I really wasted those shrooms, didn't I? I could have just stood in this. A new television series called Law and Order and having the entire thing take place inside a bakery. Like, I'm sure that the people working at your bakery are very nice, but it seems a little bit tone deaf for what people would want from a series called Law and Order. Okay. For some reason, going all the way to the left has been a pretty good way to get these started. Or right. Why did I say left? Oy. Hold on a second. Boy, they weren't kidding about the hard. There we go. Mia added the quote. It's like, I don't have anything that it's like. It would also be like putting anything on CBS and having it not be a crime of the week procedural police drama, since that is apparently the only thing that CBS ever wants to have aired. By the way, did you guys know that they made a television series out of True Lies? I had not heard of this until, like, we visited a relative.
Wait, get away from there.
Oh, hold on.
I said stay back.
Now, calm down. Are you Timur?
No. Lowen. Why are you asking about... my sister sent you. Well, it's too late.
Too late for what?
Timur's changing. They've all changed.
Does this have anything to do with why you trapped your sister in her apartment? What did you do, Lowen?
It was a massacre. Biters were everywhere. I'm the only one who survived.
So, what are you still doing here?
I was going to tell her, but instead I locked her up. And returned here to clean up this mess. I didn't want her to know till I took care of this. Till I knew what to say.
She's an adult, Lowen.
Do you have a sister?
No, I mean... It's complicated.
Then you must understand. I have to protect her.
Aiden, are you there? Have you reached the condos?
You can't tell her, Aiden. It has to be me.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, but,
Then put Timur on, you dolt. He's the one I need to talk to.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
What? What do you mean by that?
Timur's turned. He's not your fiancé anymore.
He what? You're lying. Did my brother put you up to this? You men, you assholes are all alike.
No, I'm telling the truth. Your brother has nothing to do with this.
Why won't you let me be happy?
Pleased with yourself? Rose is my sister. You think I don't know how to handle her? Idiot.
Okay, then you can handle her by telling her the truth, because... And now I'm just talking to myself. Okay, so we did it. So we're gonna go question Sophie about Lucas, I think. Now, Sam Linder is saying that in the first season, 3 or 4 monsters get slain. Admittedly, it's now been a year or two since I've seen it. I remember a lot of political intrigue and a lot of characters talking to each other about other places and other events. And I certainly remember everything that happened with... See, I don't want to get too spoilery. There are some certain major characters that I remember their storylines pretty well. What I don't remember are a lot of monster huntings. Because if it was me, like The Witcher, like the first Witcher story is a series of short stories about, you know, Geralt of Rivia going around and killing a bunch of monsters. And in true Witcher, like what we now know to be as true Witcher fashion, not everything is the way that it seems at first. Like it's not a world of easy answers and clear morality. And that's what I think speaks to people like me when we play the games, and it's what's attractive about the universe. And also something that I just don't feel is particularly well communicated in the series. As I'm talking about this, like, I don't want to tell anybody that they shouldn't enjoy The Witcher. I'm just trying to share, like, what my experience has been with it. Also, Mia does not appreciate that man saying that he knows how to handle his sister. Okay, the only way out. He volunteered to speak with the Bazaar's leader, Carl, and I was going to talk with his head of security, a woman named Sophie. All right, let's head in that direction. 300 meters, it's not that far. And if I could take on this claw monster as well, we might do that. Okay, well, while that asshole is sounding his horn, we're just gonna leave. Okay. So, A, the sun is up. B, I've got an unspent skill point, so we're gonna do that. So now we've got combat. So far I have air kick. Wait, do I? Okay, so I have never used air kick, and I need to do that. While high in the air, look down at the enemy and hold left bumper to execute. Okay, I have not been doing that, so let's do that next. However, vault power kick. Add force to your vault kick and send enemies flying. Run towards a staggered enemy or over an obstacle and press right bumper to perform a vault. Right trigger during a vault to power kick a nearby enemy. Or use the momentum of attacking enemies to throw them to the side. When an enemy moves towards you, press X. Oh, gosh. Press X and add a direction with L. A successful grapple staggers an enemy. Okay, let's give that a shot.
You've traveled through the Outlands.
This ridiculous blockade is center.
Yeah, and now... Hold on. Let's go to health, even though I don't need it right now. And we're going to continue on towards our quest. One thing that I definitely think is very true about the Netflix television series is that I think the entire cast is really good. I think that the cast at all levels is doing the absolute best that they can with... Oh, shit. Well, that was awful. I didn't just fall. I fell directly into a mosh pit of zombies. Yeah, there's a very specific story that Henry Cavill tells about the events, I think in season 2 of The Witcher, that I feel like is another reason, like this is to Mia, another reason that people are like pointing at and saying like, oh, see, he's he's giving us the secret message that nobody on the series, respects the show. At issue is it's a kind of significant plot point, and I wouldn't really want to like share it here in case people want to watch it. But there's a certain... Let me put it this way. The same people who...
Help! I can't die like this!
The same people who comb back through interviews with Mark Hamill. And they're like, oh, see, he was warning us about The Last Jedi. He knew, and he was trying to warn us about how bad it was going to be. Okay. Hi, everyone. Mark Hamill has as much money as he's going to need to live out the entire rest of his life without regards for what anybody, anywhere, thinks about it. He has absolutely no need to stay his tongue if he wants to tell everybody that he has a low opinion of the next Star Wars thing. He also, by the way, has the complete and utter freedom to not do Star Wars ever again if he doesn't want to. So the idea that you are now combing back through old, like, Vanity Fair... I don't know how to let this guy out, by the way. I could try throwing a knife at it. Huh, that worked. You're good.
I can't believe I almost died in there. Thanks, man.
Oh, me saying that it's a little bit difficult to hear when I'm fighting. We'll either adjust the volume or I will save my commentary for less action-packed moments. But thank you for letting me know. Found a website. Geralt fights in one way or another in the season 1 5 monsters, which is a better percentage than I thought. Because Sam Linder, aren't there like are there 10 episodes in season 1? Because that would be a monster every couple episodes. 10, I think, says Sam Linder.
Gerard was a great man. He shall now live forever in our memories.
Hold on. Okay, I really did not mean to use that. I got it.
Always focused on others, never himself. We will never forget.
Those better stay out of my face.
This is super weird. Are we to believe that Gerard is buried underneath this? Okay, you know what? I'm just going to let them get on with it. We don't have to spend our lives on this. Yeah, Sam Linder said a funeral, and that zombie was coming over. I thought I'd help them out, but I wound up taking some damage. And apparently accidentally burning my thing. Okay, I don't know how to do that kick. I think you have to be high up.
Sometimes I wake up at night and forget the fall even happened. That's about the only time I smell.
To speak about it in like sort of like a very roundabout way, Henry Cavill shared in an interview that there was one particular plot event where originally the script had been written in sort of like a very lighthearted and silly way, like it was going to be played off as a joke. And he said, well, I don't really think that Geralt would handle this situation, and lobbied for a much more somber scene, which is what actually wound up being filmed. Again, if you're the producer of the television series, if you are the executive producer, if you're the writing team, and the actor, the talent comes and says, well, I would really prefer that we do it this way, there might be a negotiation, but you're not like you're the producer for for a reason. You're the showrunner. You're the one who gets to call the shots. What they did is they talked with Henry Cavill and they realized that that was a better way to go. And then that's the way that they go. And by the way, that's the version that made it to the screen. People somehow turned this story to say like, oh, he really had to fight tooth and nail against these people to get anything done. That's not what he said. And it just doesn't sound like the way that people work in a professional environment to me.
Hey, who the fuck are you?
Easy, Chief. He ain't PK.
How do you know? They're creeping around here all the time.
He's that outsider, the Pilgrim.
What? He's from outside the walls. Well, fuck me. I don't know what brings you here, but watch your back, Pilgrim. And stay away from the PKs. They ain't no one's friends.
This time with a biomarker.
Carl said if you show up to bring you round so he can introduce himself.
What a nice change from wanting to hang me.
And remember, humanity created a civilization that turned out to be a colossus on clay legs. We cannot make the same mistakes.
He didn't want to, he had to. You were a threat to everyone.
Of course.
Do not listen to the ideologies preached by fools calling for reconstruction. There will be no rebuilding. Who would have thought? A pilgrim in the bazaar. Welcome.
Yeah, I'm still alive, despite your best efforts.
It's clear to me you're holding a grudge. But if you were in my shoes, you would understand. We are responsible for the safety of our community. And we treat this seriously. That's why we did what we did. I hope you can forgive us. So, pray tell, what's it like in the outside world these days?
Bad, and getting worse. Settlements are shrinking in size and number. I'm afraid soon there will be nowhere else to go.
Doesn't surprise me, son. Humanity must reach the bottom in order to rise again. And this is why we are here. Any more news?
Not really. But why don't you tell me more about your people?
We are called the people of the bazaar, simply because of where we live. But who we are truly are free people. Free from lies, free from money, free from religion, wars, politics, and the dark cloud that has blanketed the earth.
That sounds great. Too good to be true, in fact.
Oh, we have our challenges. Water is scarce, for example. But with courage and patience, we will someday create a paradise.
Well, you seem almost thankful for the collapse of civilization.
It was as tragic as it was inevitable. Consumerism, belief in the almighty dollar led to this catastrophe. So, we here strive not to make the same mistake twice. It would be a crime. We want to create a new order based on social bonds, on family and community. A society where people support each other and adhere to justice. No need for the police, military, or false authorities to shoot those they are meant to protect. We have a place for everyone. But let's get back to your stories.
Is gossip all you want from me, Carl?
No. But you came from outside, and you're walking around my flock. So, to set things straight, I need to know if you're a sheep or a wolf. What are you then?
I'm very interested in joining your cult. Yeah, no, I don't like the metaphor. Well, I really like the fact that we can just tell this guy, no, I'm not playing this game.
I'm not really a fan of this metaphor.
Ah, yes. I see. Pilgrims are not people of metaphors or poetry. They prefer to act.
Yeah, about acting. I'm looking for Sophie.
Are you? And why, pray tell? Wait,
do I have a package for her? I don't want to lie. To the best of my memory, I do not have a package for her. It is my own business. You know what? I'm going to be straight with him in the hopes that he'll be straight with me. I don't think that he will be.
I need to ask her about Lucas's death.
Oh. Why would a pilgrim care about PK business? What's in it for you?
But let's say a man's death should be another man's concern. Isn't that what separates us from the infected?
I guess you have a point. Lucas's death is our concern as well. But mainly because we are the prime suspects. I have never hidden my views on the Peacekeepers. The old world fell because of people like them. Greedy, power-hungry fascists. Building the new reality based on the old values would not be wise, to say the least. Of course, according to the PK, such claims automatically make me, and all of us, potential killers. So the sooner Lucas's murderer is found, the better for us. Go that way. You'll see a giant of a man. That's Herman, Sophie's bodyguard. She won't be far. But just to be clear, I'd be surprised if she knew anything about it. Sophie is a fighter, not an assassin.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'll see you around, Carl.
Apparently you can't go through the tunnel.
Mia, I just want you to know, we've got another Finn. She'll know.
Sophie, can we talk?
Don't hurt him, Herman. Let him talk.
My name's...
Aiden. You're that pilgrim that came to town recently.
You're sure well informed.
Don't have much of a choice. I'm in charge of safety here. Besides, yesterday you made quite an entrance.
I'm looking for a job. Would you happen to know of any?
People here say you can be useful. I'd rather see for myself. How about a small errand first?
What are you proposing?
Go to one of the craftmasters, Alberto or Vincenzo. Both know the location of the purest crystals. I need some for a certain transaction.
A certain transaction? Anything I need to know about?
Curiosity is the first step on the road to hell, Carl says.
Do you believe that?
I believe in not trusting strangers, and that's who you are. So far, at least. Bring me the location of the crystals first. We'll see where we go from there.
See, again, I don't believe in trusting strangers. We'll see where it goes from there. Like, there's a little bit of there's a difference in how her R's come out to me.
Those crystals, what's the deal with them?
They were created by the chemical bombings of the city. A byproduct of some sort. People believe the infection spreads slower if you wear them. Honestly, I don't think it does. But there's no harm in trying.
And that's why they're so important to you guys.
That and many other reasons. They're hard to get, difficult to destroy, and easy to get obsessed with. Because they're so pretty, right? But most importantly, they're real, tangible things. Way more real than a piece of paper and old money. That's why they're so bloody expensive.
Can I just say that the texture work on that guy's tattoo back there is really good. Look how good that looks.
You said you were in charge of safety at the bazaar. What does that mean exactly?
It means any PK who threatens our community of free people can count on me breaking his skull.
Oh, from the way Carl talked, you sounded more like pacifists.
We're trying to overturn the old ways and usher in a new era for humanity. It's a true revolution. And every revolution needs two things to succeed: ideology and an armed faction to enforce it.
Alberto and Vincenzo? Tell me more about them.
A father and son duo. Alberto, the father, tends to yammer on. Before 0 hour, he had a workshop and piles of cash. Vincenzo, his son, kinda shy. They're both craftsmen, clever too. The kind that can make a watch out of old gum and a piece of string.
So the difference between Sophie and Carl is that I don't feel like Sophie's giving it to me full of shit. I feel like she's shooting straight. When Sophie talks about the type of society they want to build, I believe her. When I hear Carl talk about it, I hear Finn. I hear somebody who's gotten really good at mimicking the sound of the people around him and using that to ingratiate himself among them so that he can then weaponize their compassion towards his own gain.
Fine. I'll go talk to one of those craft masters.
They should be at the bazaar. Do well, and we can think about giving you bigger jobs.
Bigger. And like, I'm not making fun, I promise. It's just like 90% of what she says sounds like it could just be like straight American. And then there's certain syllables or phonemes that she says that sound different enough. It's like, I've watched a lot of American television, but I grew up in like West Ireland or something. Oh my god. Yeah, this is way back where we started. I feel like this is the first place that we were when we came up out of the sewers. Ooh, look at these. DIY grenade, a powerful explosive effective against any threat. Well, it's kind of expensive for what I have. Hold on, I got a bunch of new like craftings, so I might hold off on that. Ooh, purple pants. Those are actually somewhat better than my current pants. They will take all of the money that I have. Let me sell my valuables. And then we've got yellow pants. Yellow pants are, wow, very expensive. These are... Okay, so I'm losing 0.7% stamina reduction on my parkour, but I'm getting better lasting on my survivor sense. That's really minor. Recognition time, I don't even know what that means. And then damage with ranged weapons plus 5%. Sure, why the hell not? Why not? Let me put on my new pants. Sir, you don't mind if I don't want to go to the changing room. I'm just going to do it right here in front of you. Oop. Okay. Now, we can sell some of these old, like, gear. Like, I'm not going to put on any of these old clothes. Yeah. I'm going to sell the rare gloves. And then this. And this. I'm wearing that. We're going to sell the solid guards. Now, these are blue, but they're also... Yeah, no, I'm going to keep my tank set. And then we're going to sell these pants, which are worth $72. And the rest I'm just going to hold on to.
A workshop, Dad. Yes, a workshop. So where is it?
Mia is saying that Famke Janssen has the same thing with her R's. You know what movie I think about? Famke Janssen was in a movie called, like, 150 Feet or something like that. It was such a weird movie. Like, the premise sounds like it would be interesting, but then in the actual execution, it was such a mess. Maybe I'll talk about that after I chat with this person. Let me trade with him first, just in case.
Fancy, my boy.
Upgrade. Okay, I don't have enough infected trophies. I could upgrade this. You know what? Why wouldn't we? I'm just going to keep upgrading things as I can afford them.
Oh, choice, son.
I can craft weapons. I don't need to worry about that. I would like to be able to add fire. So, here's what I'm not sure of. If I buy this, am I just buying the tip or am I buying the recipe to build the thing? And since I don't know, I'm gonna get it to find out. We're gonna buy that. And I'm gonna buy this. It is a blueprint. Okay, then I definitely want to buy all these. Oh, I can't afford this anymore. Okay.
You are always welcome here.
Sophie sent me. She says you know where they can find some crystals?
Oh, for fuck's... They've already sent one of their...
Fuckwits? Who?
That fellow... Sophie's brother. Huh? What was the asshole's name?
Barney. The asshole's name is Barney. And he asked the same question about a dark zone with crystals.
Yeah, that's news to me. So where is that dark zone?
It's 120... 100 and...
Dad, can I tell him?
Oh, please.
100 meters from the metro. There's a big sign, fashion store, and a windmill on the other side of the street.
Thanks.
Okay. Well, while I'm here, there's another quest.
You look anxious.
Look, Urban, your nosy friend's back.
Found a job?
No luck yet.
It's not about luck, kid, but about character.
Like yours?
Ballsy. Okay, then. What does your hungry soul crave?
Someone like you must know a lot.
Out of modesty, I won't deny it.
And maybe a little bird told you what might have happened to Lucas?
You know, I heard a pilgrim has come to the city. Very nosy. Grills people about stuff. Gets in the way. Sounds a lot like you. It can't be a coincidence.
Sure it can.
I don't believe in them.
You know anything about Lucas or not?
Well, that kind of information is expensive. You can't afford it.
I could work for it. You got any work I could do?
Leave your CV with my secretary and we'll get back to you.
Come on, don't fuck with me. I'm serious.
You barge in here like you own the place. Takes coconut-sized balls. That's my kind of man. Or should I say, pilgrim. Okay. I might have a small errand for a tough guy like you. Take care of it, and we'll see whether you're worth knowing.
What do you need?
Minor thing. Need you to check in on a guy who's late delivering my order. Been incommunicado for a few days now. Might be trying to avoid me. He usually doesn't keep me waiting. No one does.
Who's the guy?
Hubert. Half-assed Hubie, we call him.
Met him. Lives up to his nickname.
Need you to find out what's up with him this time.
Okay. I'll come back after I've spoken to him.
He lives in the tallest building on the edge of Trinity Court, opposite the bazaar on Horseshoe. You can't miss it. But getting to him is another story.
Why?
Hubert's not just a fence. He makes money where he can. And now he's hiding from half the city. He's super paranoid. Lives like a rat in a maze to keep himself safe. You'll need to climb up and find one of his secret passages to get in.
I can handle it.
When you're there, give him the password Sayonara, so he knows I sent you.
Got it.
He won't find it threatening at all. Also, Mia, and thank you for looking this up, Mia has confirmed that the actor who plays Hakan is French. Which I'd like to take credit for, like, having good ears, but...
Looking for work, by any chance?
I'm so frequently incorrect. I'm very glad that you looked it up.
Aiden.
You're new here, right?
Does it make a difference?
I pride myself on knowing everyone in this dump, but I don't know you.
Maybe that's because I just got into the city.
For reals? Wow. Respect. I heard that outside the walls, it's a bloodbath.
What does this have to do with the job?
Nothing, my friend. Just sussing you out. And I like what I've sussed so far. But about the job. First and foremost, it'll require a certain amount of discretion on your part. You'll be doing business for my partners, and it's their business only. No one else's. Head on over to meet them in West Quarry and they'll fill you in on the details.
Understood. I'll go report to them.
Don't keep him waiting.
Seriously, there's no time for delay.
I want to go do the Hubie one first, especially since he's a little bit more squirrely. Oh, you know what else? Hold on, because I've got a ton of other weapons. We might want to sell some of these before we go. If I go to... Yeah, look at all, like... It's not that they're garbage, but I can certainly sell some of the white level 1 guys. Also, Mia looked up the woman who plays Sophie and found that she is South African. Now, isn't Harmonious Crow from South Africa? Am I remembering that correctly? No, I want to sell... Yeah, so like this bat, for example. We can sell that, and this shovel, this double mace. That's green, so I want to hold on to it for now. It seems like a good backup, just in case that I really needed one. Let's stop for a second. Let me go back in here. Can I do... Oh, I can do a modify. So, if we... So, we already did the spark tip, but if I read this correctly, then we can do... This will actually repair it by plus 50, yeah? So, I'm going to do this. Oh, no, I'm not. Because I already put a tip on it. Okay. And... Oh, but I could do this. Okay, now did that repair it by 50? This one. Yeah. So it did. It probably actually wasn't money very well spent, to be honest, but... Now I know how that works. Alright, I'm gonna say... Let me sell one of these, and... Table leg. Yeah, that's not gonna be very good. And then we still got our... We've got one double mace. You know what? This is less damage than everything else. We're gonna sell that. I want to keep some free inventory spaces. Mia saying she doesn't know. Yeah, if I remember correctly, Harmonious Crow is said... Because at one point I misremembered it as being from Australia. And she was like, no, it's South Africa. So I think that's correct. And the only reason I bring it up here is that it makes me wonder if she would have recognized Sophie's accent. Think for a second. I just want to double check this one here. While looking for a job, I met Dodger, who's been waiting to hear from one of his suppliers, Hubert. Dodger asked me to find half-ass Hubie and retrieve the goods that he was supposed to deliver. That's the one I want to do.
Great. I have to tell my kids no food tonight. Again.
Finally, I will return to my passion. It will be like the Villador music review again. When we performed One More Time, I'll Get a Taste of Life. Admittedly, I was standing in the background, but the flute was very important there.
Oh, she's carving a little flute. I couldn't figure out if she was talking to me or to somebody else. All right. 52 meters that way. And that was me not jumping, which is great. Oh, you know what else? I never shared the dream that was inspired by this game. I think I went to talk about it in episode 2 and then I kept getting distracted, so I'll try to do it quickly. So, after playing this for the first episode, that night, I had a strangely specific and evocative dream of... Hold on. I was at a very specific place. I was at the... It was at like a ranch. Like a cattle ranch, and it was overrun by zombies, and I was trying to like fend them off and clear the area out, but they were extremely persistent, and I basically felt like I was just hitting them with like a wiffle bat. And it was so clearly based on this game that it's so rare that I ever have a dream about any game that I'm playing. And it wasn't like there was an XP meter or anything like that. It was actually just, you know, sort of a really desperate scramble to not get overrun. I was sort of like trying to do this by myself, but it was just interesting that I played this game for one session. I don't even feel like it was that close to bed, but it sort of got inside my head about trying to knock these guys back. There's a short list of games I've ever had a dream about. I'd be hard-pressed to think of another one, honestly. Oh, hold on. So, is this person dead, or... Yes. Either that, or they're awfully cool with me rifling through their pockets. So, that seems to be everything on this floor. I really, very much do not want to go to work tomorrow. So, this person's sort of like facing a little bit towards my direction. So, I want to maybe throw a coin. I just figured it's going to be a lot easier. That's going to cost me 3 coins. Oh, well, I got 32 monies, but that's not the same as a coin. That seemed wiser than me trying to get around behind him when he's sort of like halfway facing in my direction. Sam Leonard says, I do not want to go to work. Can we trade jobs for a day, Angel? That way everybody's just confused and we have interesting new things to do. Sam Leonard, I would love to go in, just jump into one of your meetings and just completely unexplained, like, yep, hi, I'm here. Update on the job? Oh, 100%. It's coming along really well. I don't think you would enjoy... Well, then again, I'm not expecting anything specifically. So, did I talk about this on stream at all? Just that I had another in-person meeting. This happened last Thursday. Went in. I did. Yeah, I won't bore everybody. The super short version is, went in. I was one of what turned out to be only 2 people masked in the place. We sat in the room and... had a conversation. It was a talk. It was a voice conversation. And since we, as a society, do not know how to do those through any form of technology known to man, we had to go in and be in person for it. And it's just strange. It's just strange to me. Even if I had reason to believe... So what? I just got all my immunity back. There's no UV light here. I have no idea why I just got my immunity restored. All right, I'm gonna keep one eye on that blue bar if it starts to drop too much. Ooh. Okay, but no, just okay.
Hello?
That was a little weird on the pole there.
Get out. I'm warning you. How'd you find my secret entrance?
You call that a secret?
it was supposed to be. You're out of luck, though, buddy. I still don't know anything about anything.
Dodger sent me.
Dodger? Who is...
Oh, he told me to say sayonara. Does that help?
Okay. Shit. You should have started there.
Dodger's looking for the order you owe him.
I bet. See that? Busted leg. That's why I don't have Dodger's order.
You need help?
Nah. Wait. Don't go back to him. He finds out I botched the job, I'm done around here.
And what should I tell him?
Don't matter. He won't give a shit. He'll think I'm fucking him over. Hi. Can you go for me? Check out this storage area in an underground parking lot on St. Joseph Street. Cross the fence right in front of the massage parlor, enter the building, and head down the elevator shaft.
Well, hey, slow down. First, what would I be looking for if I did this for you?
GRE containers. According to the rumor that reached Dodger, there was a military installation here set up in the first days of the outbreak. And where there's military, there's usually a healthy stash of supplies.
What kind of supplies?
Don't know for sure, but usually good stuff from before the outbreak. It was only the finest for the military. Medicine, booze, whatever.
Oh, no wonder Dodger wants this delivery so badly.
Yep. Here, take these bangers and give it a try, will you? It'd be a big score for all of us, but I'm out of the running now. Literally.
What happened to your leg?
Got jumped by bandits as I approached the site. Barely managed to get away. If you don't do this, Dodger will kill me.
Why do you work for Dodger?
You need to ask. Same reason as you. We gotta do what we gotta do to survive. Dodger tips me off where I might find valuables and I go there. If I find some good stuff, I take a cut. A tiny one. A sliver. You know what vultures guys like Dodger are. It's barely enough to live on, but it's better than nothing, I guess. The worst is when Dodger gives me a bum lead. And I get fuck all. That's happened more than once. No skin off Dodger's nose, though. He's got plenty of guys like me working for him.
So this is a military base?
Yeah, they sprang up all over the city at the start of the outbreak. The base has a military side and a civilian side. The military side has the good stuff. The civilian side probably has more infected than loot. Look for the military entrance and you can't go wrong. Once you're inside, be careful. Getting to the storage area won't be easy. The setup usually includes generators. Find them to fire up their UV lights. That'll help against the biters that'll be camping out there.
Okay, I'll be back as soon as I can.
Thanks. You're saving my ass by doing this, buddy. But I'd wait till night falls to go there. Both zones are probably filled to the brim with infected right now.
Thanks for the tip.
Can you stop staring like that? I know what I look like.
Literally turned 180 degrees the wrong way. I don't know if we're going to have time to do this one. Oh, wow, that's bright. Today. Because, well, it is awfully close. It's 1 p.m. Someone's not having a good time. Let me go see if we can go help that person. Oh, yeah, so on the topic of, like, Carl and Sophie there, Carl sets me on edge the moment that he starts calling Aiden, who he's just met. He just turned around and saw this dude, and starts referencing him as, like, my son. I will note that the zombies really seem to like Aiden blood as opposed to anybody else blood. Mostly what I want to do is loot that body. Okay, I feel like I have very little benefit from doing this now. Oh, was that it? Did that, No. For a second, I thought that my, my weapon shattered. Bear it wildly. Now in cans, the Bear Cola Beer. Okay, let's head towards this task. I guess I just feel like Sophie is being a lot more on the level when she says, "Hi, I'm the chief of security. If you fuck around, I'm gonna crack your skull open." Ouch. Okay. Okay. Wasn't necessarily where I was thinking about striking the killing blow, but you do you, auto-aim. Okay, so I was working towards... Oh, they did say there was a windmill. Maybe we could do the windmill that's in the area. Let's look quickly at the map. So I'm trying to go there. Is that a windmill? Well, it's a Night Runner's hideout. Let's see if we can go there. Oh, maybe that's the windmill they were talking about. So that takes 160 stamina, and I think I only have 120. So we're not going to be able to do that windmill. But the Night Runner's hideout we might be able to unlock.
Inhibitor container nearby.
No, we can't get up from here. Yeah, this seems like a big go nowhere. So, here's a question for anybody that has played the game. Why was it that before I would try to do the takedown on some of these, like, zombies that are just hanging out in here? Oh, right! Salamander, this is the exploding room. Remember, was this my first death? Well, it was one of my, more colorful ones, for sure. So, we probably want to clear out any other guys that we can. Well, this guy's coming straight for me. The first several times that I tried to choke somebody out from behind, Aiden, like, grabbed them, and then they just turned around and, like started attacking. So I stopped trying to do it. Oh, hold on. But now it seems to be very consistent that I can do it. You know, we grab this guy, snap the neck, they're down. In episode 1, and I want to say even in episode 2, I was trying that and it just straight up wasn't working. So let's try our... Oh, we got a couple dudes now. I feel like the throwing knives might be better against humans, and especially if they're unaware, but that's a guess. Okay, I feel like we've cleaned out the most of the bad guys, so now we can start dealing with the mine room. My first question is, does a coin set off a claymore? I kind of don't feel like it would, but... No, that didn't do anything. So, my next best bet is just stay away from them. Nobody dicks for me right now. By the way, you guys, how perfect was it when Geek Pantheon did the screen spin at the exact moment that Mia went to turn left? Like, that was so perfectly disorienting. Oh boy.
Just let me go. It's easy.
Don't mind me, just avoiding all of the bombs. Okay. And this is not a door. So, did I just brave the Claymore room in order to loot the Nate Market vending machine? That can't be the only thing that's in here. You guys, I think that's the only thing that's in here. Why? Who hated the gym this much that they needed to set up a whole bunch of mines? Okay, we're gonna try to follow the same path out. Okay.
Inhibitor container nearby.
Why did I come into this room again? Also, how is this not enough UV light? I have a shadow. Look. Oh, it did work. Okay. There's some real doozies in the past few days, and yes, that one was epic. It was so perfectly timed. I regret the fact that we didn't get to ask Geek. Maybe we can ask Samalander. Samalander, how do you feel about the announcement from Paizo that they want to preserve and then expand on the current 5th edition rules with, I think they're calling it Project Black Flag? Which I thought might also catch your attention because Black Flag is your favorite Assassin's Creed game. My only thing is that their Kickstarter for whatever it's called, which I guess was supposed to be like part 1 of this whole thing, it doesn't look that their Kickstarter is going to make it. As of the time of this sentence, that Kickstarter has 1 day left, and it's like 15 grand short? Oh. No, this is not the same vending machine. I think that's Kobold Press, and now it's Tales of the Valiant. Or Valiant. Okay, yeah, my information may be out of date or straight up incorrect. But what do you make of it? What are your thoughts? Are you pro this? Because one of the things that they say specifically in their interview is something that I'm apparently not very forward thinking. But they were like, well, I mean, Wizards of the Coast can say that they're going to continue to support the 5th edition rules and that they'll be completely compatible with 1 D&D, but they have no particular reason to do that, and they have even less reason to keep the books in print. So if you are entering junior high in the year 2024, you may not have access to the original printed material. So where are you going to go? And the spokesperson, the designer or whatever, was saying, come to us. We'll do it. We'll have it. Simulator is pro this, he says, if for nothing but the bestiary. Did you say bestiary or bestiary? It's spelled bestiary. Boy, these stealth rooms are way, way easier when you can choke the guys out, and I don't feel like I have to sneak past every single one of them. Because that's what I was doing in the first couple episodes, and it wasn't going well. Samlander thinks it is best, not beast. What I would like, and I know that these exist, but I'm just saying, for for 5th edition specifically, at least in terms of the base rules, I don't feel like there's a lot of opportunities to spend your gold. In reading through the base 5th edition rules, one of the first, one of the things I'm looking through is that, they've got prices and stuff for the base equipment for, here is my standard iron longsword or whatever. What they don't have is, here is the cost to have a longsword enchanted to be +2 and to have, an ice enchantment on it or something like that. And although there are rules for, magical items in D&D and there's all this attunement, what it doesn't come with is, a price list. And if you're me personally, I don't have any concept at all about how much magical items should cost. If you ask me how much a sandwich should cost, I'm gonna basically be like Dustin Hoffman and Rain Man. So I certainly don't know how much a sentient axe that's imbued with the soul of a fae from 1,000 years ago, but all it can do is tell you half-truths. How much is that worth? I don't know.
Inhibitor container nearby.
Come on. You seem like nice guys. Let me go.
Okay, somebody's having a bad day, but what I need to do, I need to get into this room where we can see that there are fellows and lootables. Samlander says, can I, refill my immunity real quick? Okay. Samlander says, 5e moved away from putting costs on that, and the DM's guide has suggestions. Oh, really? Does it? On how to handle it. Partly because in previous editions, there were costs, and it turns into, what do you mean I can't buy X? X is in the book right here, and it has this cost, and I have that money. See, for me, that... If you're having an argument with your dungeon master about that, then there's something really seriously wrong, and I don't think it's with the book. I feel like if the dungeon master says that's not for sale, then it's not for sale. What is with this room? Why is this room mined? There's stuff above me, right? There is something... There's got to be some reason that you would want to go through the room of claymores. I am missing something in here for sure. We have to do this serpentine path to avoid getting blown up. And then we come around here. Maybe this is a plot thing. Maybe later in the story there'll be some reason to come in here.
You gotta free me.
Yeah. Sorry guys, I've just been wasting time in this room. I really thought... No, there's nothing. There's nothing in this room. There's no holes, there's no climb up tos. There's just blow-uppables. Samuel says also one of the things that money is used for that almost no game tables do is lifestyle, and Samlander is using those rules. I like the idea of the whole lifestyle thing from what I read. I just feel like it adds a lot of flavor. I feel like it's difficult to keep track of. And it probably isn't, or it probably shouldn't be. You guys, what am I missing? Why does it tell me that there's a container here? There's a container nearby. I'm so close to it. It's... Nope, that's further away. No, I don't know. I'm just gonna leave this room. This building. I do not know what I don't know. Okay, I think I'm safe up here for a second. Let's look at the map. I was really hoping to, like, do a... Oh, there's some sort of a quest here. Let's grab this. I cannot mark it, unfortunately. In the abandoned car park. Mia is asking, can you guys explain lifestyle in this context? So, my understanding, and Samlander, you let me know if this is accurate. It's basically, how do your characters live between missions? Like what are they... Do they live like they have broken knees because they're under the control of a complete buffoon? Or, so it's like, do they live in luxury? What kind of general meals are they having? It's not a question of, like, you're plotting out, you're like making a meal plan or anything like that, but it is like, what quality of food are you eating? What quality of lodgings are you sleeping in? And this has, so it's like, you know, your team of adventurers decides that they're going to rest and recuperate and maybe craft some potions or write some scrolls or whatever you might do at this town for a while. Are you staying at the high-end inn that's in sort of like the religious quarter, or are you slumming it in the Narrows with the Thieves Guild and living among the paupers and getting, you know, keeping your ear to the ground and getting some information? Because you have a good streetwise skill or whatever it's called? Survival skill, isn't that what it is in 5th edition?
Anybody else see this shit? Are you kidding me? Who the heck?
Okay, technically that guy did not get violent with me. Samlander says, so lifestyle is like, do you live in an alley behind the bar? Do you have an apartment? Or maybe you have a fancy house in town? And then confirms that I had the right idea of it. Mia says, that sounds like something taken from Blades in the Dark. And Samlander confirms that is something that Blades also does. It's a lot more defined as a game mechanic in Blades. Yeah, I feel like 5th edition is very much, my sense of it is that it's very much a response to, get out. 5th edition is very much a response to everything being super defined in like 3 and 3.5 edition, to the point where some people felt like it was a little unwieldy. And then 4th edition, where the only thing that felt like it was defined was like what powers you had. And I know that that's not strictly fair. There were like skill challenges and stuff, which I like in theory, but the way that 4th edition was paced made for very, very, very long combat encounters a lot of the time. So 5th edition said, well, let's give you the ideas, and then DMs can sort of like fill it out as they see fit. It really looks like there's a quest over here. Oh shit! No! Oh. That was not a good use of my legs. It worked out, but that doesn't mean I'd want to do it twice. So here's a safe zone, but not a safe zone with things. And the quest is over there. Well, they said that I can fall on cars to not take damage, so... Okay, everybody come over here. Look at me. By the way, Samalander, this weekend, I heard somebody refer to Pathfinder as Protestant Dungeons and Dragons. I don't think that is intended to be as funny as it is. Oh my god, I laughed so hard when I heard that. Oh wow, that's like a joke specifically written for me.
Hey, Slowpoke, what's your problem?
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're faster than a rocket. Let's find out.
What are you babbling about?
A wager. Race you to the roof? Bet you I can get there before you. Unless you're afraid of losing. Wouldn't blame you if you were, Slowpoke.
Sure. This will probably be the last thing we do in this episode, so we might as well go out. So far, I've done very, very well by finishing off every episode with some sort of spectacular failure, so let's do it.
Oh, sure. I could use some extra cash.
That's the spirit, Slowpoke. Ready to show me what you got? First, run through the old GRE dark zone and reach the roof. Follow the sign.
What? What sign?
Wait, am I following him specifically? Oh. Hold on. I don't know which journal thing. Okay, so it is the right one. All right, let's go do this. Since I'm sort of nominally waiting for nightfall. Sam Lander's saying 3 and 3.5 had rules for everything. Everything was in the books. 4th edition, the only thing that was defined were the encounters. 5 edition has a lot of suggestions for stuff outside of combat, but doesn't necessarily define it as strongly as 3.5.
You serious? You can't be serious. Something's off.
I feel like the key that I've learned with the human encounters is don't give them any opportunity to even raise their weapon. Okay. Bees, feathers, shrooms. I'll pick up every, like, random piece of common weapon that we see. Because first of all, you can sell it, which I always approve of engaging in commerce that's profitable to me in video games. And secondly, I just always want to make sure that, you know, whatever weapons might break, I always have a fallback. No matter how weak it is, I'd rather not be just swinging with my fists. Okay, so this is the Dark Hollow, I guess. I need a way down from here that doesn't make me crippled after I do it. All right. I am hitting B, by the way. Like, I have that ability that lets you tap B. To take less damage, to do like a roll, and I am doing that. Well, this seems like come back at night when the infected... Yeah, so I've got a couple things I need to do at night. Because that is not a survivable situation. Sorry, let me turn off my flashlight. Yeah, that's way too many guys, and they can see in the dark a lot better than I can. Mia's asking, when did 5th edition come out? That's a good question, because I didn't pick up books when it did come out. 4th edition was... The other thing about 4th edition is that, like, you know, for everything we just said about it, I think the big thing was that the way that the combat and, like, characters were balanced, you had one primary attribute that just logically should always be your highest score, and then a secondary attribute at most that absolutely needed to be your secondary score. And if you put your points into anything else, your combat abilities, which was again the thing that was the most balanced, the most described, the most defined in the rules, you wouldn't be very good at it. Okay, I'm not sure that we're going to be able to do this. Well, hold on. What time is it? Do we know? How do you bring up the clock in this game? Because I know that it's in there. There is a... No. 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 Nope. Okay, I would like everybody to stop chomping me for a second. It was Wizards' first attempt to do something akin to D&D Beyond and Virtual Tabletop. The world wasn't ready for it yet. Oh, and hello to Dougler! Dougler did the Demigods. That game should actually be coming out soonish. Oh, and Simulator says it came out back in 2014. 5th edition came out. 4th edition was supposed... Sorry, it's doing that thing with... To have a supplemental app to help with the crunchiness of 4th edition. Yeah, and I don't even know if that supplemental app actually wound up coming out. I remember reading about it and saying, like, that seems cool. And then... Okay. And then it never really seemed to come together. It looks like it's late in the day. I would love to know how late in the day. It surely says somewhere. Map screen. I don't see time. Journal. I really like to do this while I'm kind of warmed up. So if I hold down on the D-pad, it does not give me the option to like wait until nightfall.
Just let me go. It's easy.
Hold A to use. Craft. Well, but what I'd want, hold on a second. If I'm going to craft something, I want to make sure that I'm crafting like the better medicines that I made. And they are the better ones. Alright, let me go check out this blue diamond. It's not... Dougler's annoyed by Jason. I just want to give him money, but I can't yet. Oh, I'm leaving the mission area. Wait, you... I have to stand here until nightfall? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Hold on a second. Let me go to the map. Is there some other place that I can or should be going? Okay, you know what? If I'm going to fight infinite zombies, I'm going to do it on our way up to the race. Oh, shit. Whoa. Okay, so that was one of those big tough guys. The volatiles or whatever. I met my doom in a dark zone. I sure as hell did. So, I mean, I want to have this quest.
So, have you grown a pair or what? Ready to race?
Oh, sure. I could use some extra cash.
That's the spirit, Slowpoke. Ready to show me what you got? First, run through the old GRE dock zone and reach the roof. Follow the sign.
What? What sign?
Me saying that they should make me stand still for minutes on end listening to plot. Yeah, sometimes I try to work out, like, why is it that in some games I can sit there, like, drumming my fingers on the table, waiting for the characters to stop talking, and then there'll be a game like this where, like, when there's a dialogue scene, like, what's his name, Dodger, the guy that sent us out after Hubie? Like, I was completely engaged in that conversation. I was listening to everything that they were chatting about. Oh, well, sure, man. If I'm gonna stop by this, might as well get everything again. I think it probably just has to do with, like, how well done the writing is. Like, sometimes you're just more engaged by it. Just in case he's got a searchable. No, he doesn't. Okay, well, now it's very close to nighttime. You'll see that my immunity isn't going down just yet. Uh-oh. Shit! B!
So, have you...
Oh, sure.
Okay. So that alarm, it's nighttime, right? Like, we can go do this? What happened there, by the way, was, like, I heard something behind me. I didn't want to get shoved off the roof, so I thought to myself, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll, like, jump over to the side, and over to the side just happened to be completely off the roof. Also, Samalander, like I was asking Geek about this earlier when he was in Mia's stream. Have you ever considered doing some sort of like an RPG, like character build breakdown for like Pathfinder, Kingmaker, or Wrath of the Righteous? So I know those games basically have all of the, well, maybe not all, but a lot of the complexity of... I want to do the grapple as well. It's just the timing window for it seems very, very tight. Samlander wants to do both of those games someday. I also want to do those games. Okay. At issue is, aren't we just... Shit! God damn it! Okay, anybody else want to grab me right now? It feels like we are very close to the release of Baldur's Gate 3 now, and I very much want to play that game. So to play another sort of like CRPG so close to that release. Come back at night. Okay. This is not night yet. Just a minute and a half until dusk. Somebody says, look, I've been listening to Happy Jack since basically the start, so I backed both Demigods and Dekuma. I do not know what either Demigods or Dekuma is. These are new to me. I feel like I've heard of Demigods, but it's definitely not coming to mind. Hold on. I want to try this X ability. Okay. So, I sort of like hit X a couple times. Let's try it again. Hi, right here. So I maybe they have to be like sprinting at you. No, I had the chance there. Although he was sprinting, I guess. Okay, seriously, how much darker does it have to be? Does anybody... Hold on a second. Let's go to options. Let's go to controls. Let's go to controller view. Menu, block, equipment, forward, backward, consumables, flashlight, accessories, cycle weapons, survivor sense. Maybe the clock comes up when you use survivor sense? No. I do not know what prompts... Maybe I can't be standing here. Nope. See, that was me jamming X a whole bunch, and it did not do the grapple. Because I definitely can't go in there when that volatile is there. Yeah, and it's real tight on where I'm allowed to go. Demigods is a PBTA game where you are the half-child of a god. It's set generally in modern times. I think I have heard of this. Yes! Okay, Mia is confirming that Demigods is the system that she did a stream with Doomer about. Yeah, and weren't you like the... Like, didn't you have water powers? Am I remembering that, Mia? It was either Mia or somebody had, like, water abilities, like, with the child of Poseidon or something similar. Basically just keep hitting them until... It's not about them staying down, it's they stop making noise. Dekuma is a tarot-based card game that you can use as a standalone or as part of a session 0 for another game. It builds characters, their relations, and the locations. Douglas says Mia did have water powers, and everyone was gay. And then Mia says there's a whole water theme going on. Okay, yeah, so I do remember that. I thought it was a cool system. I don't know. Are we just living in some sort of, like, eternal... Twilight? I wonder if when you, like, clear out the big zombies, the smaller zombies can come around and they feel more empowered. Like, thank God that bully's gone. Shit! This zombie, wow, that guy was particularly dodgy. Oh. Well, I want whatever that is. Yeah, as long as I'm just kicking around waiting for the sun to set. You've got to be kidding me that this is... Sorry. So, just to set the stage for everybody, what is exactly happening here is it's telling me to do the race. I can't do the race because when I go inside, it's loaded with extremely lethal zombies that can immediately see me, and it says, well, come back at night. If I try to go, it seems like pretty much anywhere, then the game says, no, you're leaving the mission zone. And as I went to go someplace to demonstrate this, it's not doing that. And also, for some reason, the game has eliminated my ability to see the time, which is weird because through earlier in this episode, that information was down at the bottom right-hand corner. So, oh, it's 2100 hours. I may call the episode here then, because I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm missing. In terms of being able to progress this quest or the time of day. And does a truck count as a car? I guess so. Maybe we can... Yeah, I'm leaving the mission area. Look at that. And at issue, here's one of the reasons that I don't want to just, like, say screw it. Oh, this is my first flaming weapon. One of the reasons that I don't want to say just screw it is I bet that guy $200 that I could run his race. So I have a in-game financial investment in this. Come here. Oh, Foxpot is saying GG. Vampire is saying you are not forced to do the zone if I'm correct. You just have to open the zone. It will tell you to... And it will tell you to go on top of it. Let's go take a look, because I do feel a little bit locked into this right now. Let's head on back over here and let's take a look. But hello to the Vampire 999. Ouch. Okay, I really... Maybe someday we'll get the vault over the head of a zombie ability, but that is not one that I actually have. Oh, hold on. I also don't have my new medicines installed, so let's go here. Hold on. Wait, where... Yeah, this should be a curative. Why... Hold on. We're gonna go here. And I want to put these medicines in there. Okay. So these new medicines, I don't know if people remember, they... heal the same amount, but they go on 1 second faster, which doesn't sound like a lot, but 3 seconds instead of 4 seconds, I'll take it. I'm leaving the mission area. Hold on. Oh, that wasn't a wall. Okay, so I want to go shoot. So here's where it's telling me the race begins, or I need to go into. Now, maybe I'm just supposed to go, like, to the top of the building, but the marker, maybe what's tripping me up is that the marker is saying go into the building. Okay, let me just search any bodies. God damn it. Okay. Let's go look. So, if it's a matter to just go to the top of the building, let me just look. We're going to try this. Okay. Fewer pull-ups and just be safe. God damn it. Thank you. Thank you to the Vampire 999. Wow, that's could have gone with a different
Jeez.
interface on that.
So long, slowpoke?
Oh, you know.
How did you do that?
I jumped to the side wall, pulled myself up the gutter, but hey, why should I tell you trade secrets? Wait till the next leg of the race. That's where the rubber really meets the road.
Wait, but what meets what?
Okay, clearly you need a moment to rest. Take some time, and when you're ready, meet me on the roof of the building across from the old military base on Mill Street.
Wait, why did we meet on this building? What? Wasn't this the race? Hey, yo, buddy, want a race? Yeah. Okay. Here's where we get started. Go meet me on the roof of this building. I go meet him. Awesome! I can see you're serious. Now go meet me on the roof of some unrelated building. Man, my best weapons are breaking. Okay. Well, I am sincerely very appreciative to the vampire there for sharing what to do, because it felt like I was getting conflicting pieces of information from the game. Number one, get to the roof of this building. Or sorry, no, go into this building. Right. And now it's night. Well, there we go. I thought it was a requirement to go in from the outside, but with that piece of information, no, actually you just go to the roof. Made it so much... It's not even a matter of easier, it allowed it to progress. Because it really did feel like time was a little bit paused there, waiting for me to decide whether or not I wanted to get there. Hello to Fox McCloud, who's welcoming us with the common 300 greeting. This is Sparta! Okay, not a lot of idea of what this is. Looks like they put on plays and also pyrotechnics here. But since fire is not UV light, it doesn't stave off our infection. Nope. Shit. Okay, so the closest amount of UV is over there. Come on. Sure, this will be easy to do while under pursuit. Yeah, I saw all those apiaries and stuff. Wait, is that... Do you just call it a hive? The apiary is the place where the... Like, all the hives are, right? Hold on. I need to get to the top of this building. Oh, that's not gonna be good. Okay. So, I am near safety, but I'm on, like, the wrong floor. Sure. Guys, I have no idea how to get up higher than where I am. How do I get over there? Okay, I need 5 seconds to catch my breath. Nope, I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna fall. I'd rather do it in a controlled way if I can. So, I said that I wanted to go out on some sort of a spectacular failure, and that's pretty much it. Running completely out of stamina, probably within arm's reach of safety, and just not being able to navigate the climbing puzzle. We'll just respawn. But yeah, I needed to stop probably a good 40 minutes ago and was looking for an opportunity. I really want to do one more mission, but that's because this game is very addicting. Do not take the mild frustration at the circumstances of my most recent death as an indictment against the game, because I really am enjoying this a lot. But this is going to be a good place to call it. Yeah, let's hit quit, and we know that takes us out to the menu. And then we're going to go find somebody fun to raid. Mia says, I'm about to die, I'm about to die. Push the fucking thing, get out of the room. Is that? No, that's not the earliest Mia clip. The earliest Mia clip was the really effective jump scare, but yeah, that is also one of my favorites. So let's go find somebody fun to raid. I'm also noticing for the first time that our character here on the start screen actually changes in appearance with what we put on him, which is very cool in the campaign. Let's go find somebody fun to raid, and we will see you as early as tomorrow for another stream. It might be more of this. It might be another audition stream, but yeah, anytime that I'm sort of looking ahead at the stresses of a brand new work week, it is tremendously helpful for me to be able to know that we're going to be able to hang out with you guys, do some more streams, and then see you for Mia's watch party of Kyber Shards that will be happening in her Discord about 8 p.m. Eastern. Until next time, you guys, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great night.